you're just watching it on YouTube when it finally gets uploaded. Wilf and Ninja here, bringing you another episode of Lunar Adventures. And I forgot to mute my telly, because otherwise I'm going to get feedback. So now I can keep an eye on the chat. So hopefully I'll be able to see if anyone comments last time, because I actually missed a few comments last time. So, oh well. But okay. Sadly, we're still missing our Italian fencer.
Diego.
We're still missing him, and sadly, due to some family celebrations, we will be missing our gunslinger. But don't worry, his character will remain, because given the circumstances, there's no realistic way of him just poofing. So I will be remote controlling his character for the sake of combat. Now, short recap of last week. The adventuring party continued their exploration of the Red Brand hideout, going in through the tavern entrance. They
bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
They encountered two more Red Brands before they saw the hostages, the people that have been taken apparently by them. Now, quickly, thanks to some clever thinking on Gregor's point and Gregor's part, he encouraged Loyal to completely encase the hostage takers in darkness, which, being able to see even in magical darkness, he then stepped inside and began attacking the bandits. Gregor took the people to safety. Meanwhile, up above, Xander walked past unconscious body of Wang Shitong, who was then quickly imprisoned in the Phandalin mine. Shortly after reuniting with Xander after their short adventures at the start of their mission, the Elvish decided to head up to the surface and see about his friend's situation. Discovering that he was been unconscious, he met with the woman who knocked him out, and after some hilarity between the two, he got Wang Shitong free after he made a deal. The party finally got back to being reunited. They explored different paths to the same cavern, where upon discovery, Elsis met with a Nautic who was apparently enslaved by the Red Brands and has seen the party's strength, deciding to work with them in the hopes of getting his vengeance. The party then attacked, very professionally charged into a singular room where there were several Red Brands, quickly taking them out. After finishing off the Red Brands and 3 bugbears, they're now faced with a small goblin. Okay, Elsis and Wang Shitong, since you're the only one in the... Oh, and Loyal.
Content warning.
Yeah.
We're going to say some really nasty things to this guy.
Sorry. Thank you.
Content.
Think of the children.
Thank you for...
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Thank you for... that reminds me. Viewers on either Twitch or YouTube, strong language, very mature content will be referenced or actually outright said during this episode. Sorry, potentially in this episode. So, for those of you that are definitely underage to hear these conversations or to understand them in context,
Viewer discretion is advised.
Exactly, Emily. Thank you.
If you're under 18, ask your parents what the sex is.
No!
You don't know what the sex is when not before they're 18.
Now what sex is? What sex is?
Okay. Now.
Okay, my first question to the guy is
It remains as awkward all the way through.
my earth abilities weren't working. How the hell are these rocks moving against that wall? What happened in here?
What rocks? Sorry?
Remember, there was like a tiny pebble like moved, like it's the tiniest bit.
Oh, yeah. Well, your character would believe that was just due to his own evolution of his training.
Right.
Okay. Elsis, Wang Shitong, and Loyal is faced with a small, cowering goblin. What is? Thank you.
Oi!
You fucking killed him.
Why are you walking like that?
Pardon?
No, sorry. I'm talking to my dad. Sorry.
Okay. What?
Oh no, I loot the room.
Oh, you're leaving the room. Okay.
Just a goblin walking with a limp for no reason.
No, I said I loot the room.
Oh, you leave the room. Okay. So Elsa's completely ignoring the goblin. Decides to rummage for loot. Hold on. Treasure individual. Run 3 times. You find in total 25 silver pieces.
What?
Please.
Guys.
Okay. What are you doing, here, small goblin? I'm a slave. I was sold by the grog my tribe to appease these bugbears, and then the bugbears were working with these fucking humans, and I've been basically just a slave. I'm too weak to help in combat. I don't know how long I would have survived for if it wasn't for yous.
I like how he just flat out admits he's too weak to fight.
Now, what brings us here?
Take one of the red brands.
Do you hear this stuff, or because I
Okay.
think I'm just outside the room.
Well, yeah, you're just outside. And the door's wide open, so yeah, you can hear Elvish.
Okay.
There's a spot right here that I can.
Yeah. Well, we're now going back into Theatre of the Mind, so you don't have to worry about the movement of your tokens. So you just have to specify if you're going into the room or not.
Well, I'm gonna be within here.
My character walks in
Shot
and looks at that little goblin. It's like, So he's a slave. That's what he's saying.
Shot and
Okay, who here's good at judging if someone's lying or not?
Sorry, Blue, you were saying.
Yeah. I said that I'm like within earshot, and for him to be able to hear me too. And so I just, in his answering his question, I just basically say that I'm here to destroy the red brands.
Good.
We're nearly done. You want to join us?
I don't know if I can be much help. Again, I'm too weak.
Oh, well, do you know this place?
And to be honest with you, I'm a little scared.
Oh, then.
You should be very scared.
Puss.
That's a fair.
But like Gregor said, you know much about this place?
I only know that there's 3 skeletons in a crib nearby. They have a guard dog of a Nautic. And that the boss.
We've recruited him, and we've dealt with the skeletons already.
Miklas just snarls at the goblin. Yeah, that one. I see he's also gotten his freedom. So does that mean you will let me go?
I don't see why not.
Good. Because I
Let us know if you know anything about it. I'll help us get around a little bit more.
Well, he walks out into the hall. I see he's cleared out that room where they like to drink. Where did you come in from?
I point.
Right, so you point towards the.
I point to
ravine.
both places because technically we came from 2 places.
Yeah, no, but he's asking where did you enter from in the hideout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all right, and then I'll point, and then I guess I will mention that we came in from the tavern.
Right, that means you. And did you kill the. Have you been to the crypt?
Right, so we took care of those.
Okay.
I say that me and Elvish came in from a cave entrance.
Alright. That means. Did you fight a wizard yet?
No.
That means. Since you just came in from the tavern, it's safe to bet that he's the only member of the Red Brands left that aren't out in the forest looking for. Well, I'm guessing you guys.
So it's
Right.
Mark,
Okay.
you know what that means?
money.
What should we know about him?
Well, he's a wizard named Glassstaff. That's that's all I was able to ever overhear. But apparently, but I did hear one thing though that was quite interesting. He's not actually the boss. Every now and then, a drow comes in and gives him some orders, and then leaves.
All right. Do you know if they're due soon?
Did not hear that. Repeat, please.
You know if they're due soon?
No, I don't know if they're doing anything soon, but apparently they were just more focused on getting.
No, I was asking if the drow is due to return soon.
I don't know. It doesn't come at regular intervals. He just shows
Right.
up.
Can you tell if the drow is male or female?
Again, I didn't get a chance to get a good look. I'm mostly getting beaten by the
Okay.
bugbears.
You,
You're hungry.
you heard Lux screaming from the other room. Does he have a funny hat?
Don't think so.
No!
To be honest with you,
Does he look in any way like Mickey Mouse in that
No.
movie?
he's a he's a hobgoblin, young teenager. In terms of human years, I should say, he's about 13, maybe 15.
Ha! Only a baby.
Yes.
It's like 400 years old.
To be honest with you, I've always wanted to be like you guys,
Oh boy! What?
a hero.
Oh, are you hungry?
Yeah, I haven't eaten for a week.
And don't shoot rations.
Dang.
He quickly snatches it off you and he begins eating it.
I say to him, slow it down a bit because you're gonna get indigestion and not feel well.
No, more like you like a choke.
Well, we'll go deal with this glass stuff. And you will stay here.
Breaks up glasses. Yeah. This is
Okay.
amazing.
Be careful of his rat.
His rat.
Rat?
What?
Yeah,
As in a pet,
Is
or
it a rodent of unusual size?
no,
Is it in glass too?
no.
No, it just carries the black death.
It's a small rat. He sort of uses it as a lookout.
Right.
Well, I've got a gigantic cat here. Well, not really giant, but she's a cat.
At which point, Miklas speaks up. Yes, I suggest we now go through the secret door.
All right.
Jason, I have one question. Have we gone in here, Jason?
No, you have not.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
I suggest you follow me. At which point, Miklas begins to head back to the ravine. Again, you don't have to worry about moving your tokens because we're now back in Theatre of the Mind. Because again, as you can see, the next, again, in terms of what you've explored, you can see that the next 2 rooms are quite small for 9 characters.
you don't say.
Well, we don't know it after small. We don't know how much longer the place could be. these rooms could just lead into a hallway for all we know, because we've not been in them yet.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying the reason why we're going to be doing Theatre of the Mind out of character is because, you know, there's
Mac
various...
We won't all fit.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so, just move all your token... Well, actually, you might as well just leave all your tokens there. Where's the group token? Does anyone...
This is the bottom
Yeah, thank you.
right-hand corner.
Does anyone follow Miklas?
I thought.
I did.
So I just kind of whispered to the goblin thingy. "You'll be alright here."
Yeah. I have one request for you, dwarf.
Just
No.
one.
I turned back to him. Those at the yes, I was on the point of following the guy.
Alright, just for clarification, okay, so your turn to face the goblin because he said he has one request for you. Who is... Alright, all NPC characters are going to follow, what's it called? The Nautic. Who else is going?
Me.
Okay,
I think I went ahead as well.
Goblin?
okay. Wait, so is that everyone except for Gregor?
No, I'm staying with the goblin.
Okay,
I want to hear what he has to say.
okay. Brian, is your character staying in the room or are you heading to the ravine?
I'll head to the ravine.
Okay, so there's only two people in the
My
room.
character's seen this place yet, so.
Okay, so there's only two people there then. Would you...
I say fare thee well to Elvish.
I don't
Go
suppose...
No, wait, sorry. I meant I was going with the goblin. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, alright, so you're staying in the room with the goblin, okay.
I couldn't quite hear you clearly, Jason.
Okay. Alright, so that's three people then in the room. Okay. Okay. I don't suppose you'll teach me how to be a hero like you.
I'm sure we could arrange something, but we must finish our work here first.
Can I like kneel down beside him, kind of like put a hand on his shoulder? And, like,
oh no.
Go
yeah.
ahead.
It's like, think about the things that you've endured, child. Think of the horrors that you've seen, the hardships you've endured. You're already a hero, lad.
I was expecting a completely different thing.
You don't know what I'm gonna do. Wild cow, bitches.
I was expecting like a Qui-Gon Jinn to Anakin type of thing.
You're many chlorines now, child. They're completely out of the roof.
No, I'm on about like, you know, I'll take you on as like my Padawan or something like. I was completely expecting like that speech, not the midichlorian ones.
You know, I'm literally doing the opposite, and like after I say that, I'm gonna hand him one of like Ben's daggers that I looted from his body.
Okay.
No, you're giving part of Ben away. Dirty.
Alright, he takes the dagger and looks at you.
To use it. Become the strong goblin that you know you are. Your people, from this day forward,
From this day
you will
till
be.
the last day.
I stare at his character, whose name I never mind. I remember now. I stare at Ellen. I'm like, with raised eyebrows. Oh.
Before I leave, I pat Elvish on the shoulder because
You said you were at the ravine.
Oh, okay, I didn't know we left that.
The goblin's staying in that room there. Yeah,
My
actually.
name is Droop.
Droop?
Droop.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Interesting.
There you go.
I'm trying to give you a heroic badass name, but like, okay.
Fucking true.
Well, this is not Drip.
That's worse than Flute from Spikey.
The dog.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Moving on.
I guess I'll be a hero.
Okay. Moving on.
What is this request that you have?
What's the request?
That-
You
that
teach him
was-
to be a hero.
Yeah. Well, it was mainly asking for Gregor, but Elvish took some initiative there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I responded, but yeah, went. Yeah.
All right. The hobgoblin sits on the bed, and he's looking at the dagger.
You had heard what I said, right?
What did you say?
In response to his request.
Oh, didn't hear you. Sorry, no.
Well, before El went on his excellent speech, I had said that we still have business here, but once we're done, more or less, yes.
Oh, okay. I actually heard that bit. Okay. I was like, was there something else I missed? Because I heard this.
I just not sure or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, with that, the three characters rejoin the group. And my class begins. My class begins as lead the party to, for some of you, a familiar storeroom.
I'd work my way to the front of the group.
I can't tell if we've been here before or this just looks like every other storeroom in this place.
You've been there before.
Hmm.
You're
Jessica had to leave, remember?
yeah. So yeah, your character was part of the group that was up in this part.
Yeah. But Luke says that anyway because, you know, Luke.
Yeah.
It's
The Nautic walks up to a specific wall and pushes down on it. And you see that it opens up into a doorway. This is a secret.
What is that noise?
Yeah, no.
Who's pulling it down there, Tricky? Mark, are you getting excited again?
This.
Wait, what?
This. Oh, sorry, hon. It's actually very difficult for the dude, the Nautic voice. This is the secret escape route that Glassstaff uses. He would not.
Wait,
He
expecting
would.
to escape well, with this killing him through here.
He would not expect you to come from it.
So
First then?
Pardon?
Shall I go first then?
Loyal nods and draws his own katana, ready to take up a position behind you.
Me too.
Right, so
Okay.
we do those things that we were just
Okay, guys, just let us know. You just have to go single file.
Yeah.
I am so fine with that.
Okay.
Who's our two strongest characters?
In terms of, well, the melee fighters have already said they're going in front. Gregor, Elsis, and Loyal.
Sorry, Gregor, Elsis, and Loyal, I take it?
Yeah, as well as oh, because I'm about to watching Princess Bride now, so I actually mixed up the name. Montego. I was thinking that, like, I was like, no. Okay, and then Montingo being behind Loyal.
Okay. Can we put one of the stronger lads behind the guy at the very back?
Well, the melee fighters have gone in back, so right now all that's left is for you range people to be behind.
Okay.
Okay.
Xander, reloads all his guns at the ready. Okay. So, Gregor, you're leading the front. You go down the stairs and you see the doorway.
I whisper to what's his name, and because I was actually never told his name.
Elsis. All our characters were introduced ourselves.
Not the Nothic. My guy has never been told his name.
Okay, well, he's at the far back.
All right. Does this seem like it then?
Yeah. It's like you don't see any light source come from the other side, but you see that this is a push door. Actually, no, it's an escape route. It's pull.
Alright, well, I thought everybody get ready. Silently.
Okay. Loyal nods. Okay.
Alright. And I will rage and jump through the door.
Okay. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Because sitting right... hold on, let me just switch position. Because sitting right at a table, you see a man.
Somebody got an at 20.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn.
Oh, dang, Elvis.
It's the first nat 20 I've ever got in initiative.
Really?
Yep.
Oh wow.
I've been
Nice.
playing
Okay,
for like a couple of years now, so
Emily.
I'm super pleased with myself.
Emily, keep in mind you roll advantage on initiative, so you get to roll again.
Man, you were
Okay.
prepared, weren't you? That's why you zipped down your pants. So excited.
Okay, so 24 is your initiative. And I forgot to update your new sheet. So,
Oh, and I gotta do Precious, too.
yeah.
And her...
Your highest initiative was 24.
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
I feel like I'm the only one who would get surprise on this, because like after I attack his base.
Well, technically, we're all going to be running in like after you, but yeah, he was completely. He was.
If we all go surprise before him, he's gonna just die.
Okay, so yeah.
I want to say good.
Yeah,
If you
It's less fun.
for those of you that can see who's looking at the turn order, you can see what he rolled. So.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Right. Monteagle, who I cannot see his sheet on this character. I'll use my DM sheet then to control him. Sorry, my DM's browser. There we go.
I don't know why I don't just use the D1 all the time.
22.
Super convenient it is.
No, he's like again. He had a nearly perfect attendance except for when he went to Italy.
He should be back next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is back next week.
I'm sure.
Awesome.
I'll let him introduce his character at that point.
He has to do in both English and Italian for all our potential Italian people.
Okay, I think that's everyone's. Oh wait, the Nautic.
But if I mute myself?
No,
Okay.
I can hear you.
Oh, we heard you.
Okay.
It's just Jason said something right at the end of what you said.
Because I thought I muted myself earlier. Because I thought about it anyway.
Oh, my turn. Nautic. 13. Okay, I believe that's everyone.
Mark, did you actually host Ludo Sport this week, or did you not do it?
No, it's not going to be on this Tuesday. To be honest, I meant to
I mean,
try
yesterday.
and organize this earlier in the week, but I put it on the long finger and I've run out of time now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Sorry, Jason.
Yes.
I'm not on the turn order again.
Thank you. Did you roll at all?
I did, yes. I
you
got
rolled a
17.
It says,
Did you roll with your token selected?
Huh?
you're supposed to select your token first and then click your
Oh.
initiative.
That's why I was wondering if she did that. Because if that's not done, that's usually why it doesn't get automatically added. You know.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
because we're all in single file, For those of you that go before someone that's in front of you, oh no, you can move through friendly units, so never mind actually. So
Yeah.
Gregor jumps out, and it's surprise round. Elvish.
Rage swing.
So yeah, so you're at this exact moment in time, you're actually moving. You're actually faster than Gregor. What do you do?
Um,
And again, you can move through ally tokens, so don't worry about people being
in that case, I'm gonna basically rush into the room and just
dagger.
like screaming "kill steal" and firing an arrow at him.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Roll.
1 second.
I'm just super happy that there's the second level to this thing.
Using one of my sneak attacks.
All right. Is someone near a dog or drawing something or writing something?
I'm drawing, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I can just hear that over the mic.
Like the artist you are.
I can hear that.
Cool. It's markers. They're markers, so yeah, you're gonna hear that.
That's a hit. He doesn't have any sort of protection on because again, he was not expecting that. All right, roll damage.
Okay. I also have to roll like the hit because I'm doing a sneak attack.
Oh
Gosh.
yeah, roll
Yeah.
damage. Oh wow. Ooh, poor guy.
Gosh dang it, I was hoping to actually fight the wizard. I didn't realise by going to the ravine we weren't going to be fighting. God damn it.
We are
Well,
fighting.
if certain things I know are adjusted, then hopefully this will be more interesting.
Yeah, rolled for his health. Ooh, that's 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that you? Alright. That's it for Elvish. Lunara, it is your go.
Alright.
I'm not gonna get the fun of mine.
Yes, I...
Kill steal.
So we just did theater of the mind. Okay, let me... Sorry. No, where's my... Here it is. Sorry.
Oh. Alright, you...
Did I miss?
No, that's a hit. Fuck! Goddamn NPC wizards. He did not have the spell that I hoped he had prepared. How do you want to do this?
Yeah,
So basically, the wizard... Alright, let me paint you a picture of the situation when you ran into the room. Okay, basically, everyone was lined up, sort of SWAT team style at the door, right? And this wizard was...
Okay.
He never left his seat. He was sitting down. He was sitting at his desk. His staff, laying resting against his chair behind him. All of a sudden, an non-armored dwarf just jumps into the room. And then an elf zooms in, then sort of fires an arrow at him, and then
Screaming kill stealing.
Lunara is the one that's kill stealing.
Doesn't matter who steals the kill. All that matters is if it was stolen.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so yeah, how do you want to do this? Where are you hitting them?
I try to aim for the face, but I guess I
Oh, you
I don't know.
You can hit him in the face. You can hit him anywhere.
Okay, I aim for the head.
Dick.
Okay, you
Headshot.
you fight. You release your arrow. It soars, and whereas Mark's arrow hit him in the shoulder, which caused him to fully turn. Like he was already turning at the commotion of a dwarf, just storming into his room. He was turning. Then Elvish's arrow hit him in the shoulder, forcing him to completely turn. Your arrow goes right then in between the eyes.
To the eye?
Ooh,
Wipe it.
nice shot.
Right between the eyes. He then
Wait up.
Oh my
he
god!
then goes he actually falls back a little from the double jolt of being surprised. Sorry, the triple jolt actually of being surprised. You know, getting a jump scare. Then while jumping from Fry, getting hit in the arrow, which will knock him a bit back up into the back a bit, and then your final arrow then hitting him in the head, causing him to fully go out of his chair against the floor.
And after he's dead, I'm going to decapitate him, still in a rage, and I'm going to cleave his torso in twain, still in a rage.
Go for it.
Are you gonna let him do that to your prized head?
It's decapitating.
Here's the thing: it saves me the effort of having to take the head off myself.
Yeah.
What if he damages the head in the process, Mark?
Ah,
Well,
we'll see how he does first.
So does that count?
Well,
There's chances of missing it, virtually.
Sorry. Emily, what did you ask?
Well, I already put a hole in the head, so that's already damaged goods.
All right. Oh, okay. So after all this, I'm guessing the rest of the group comes in. The Nautic crawls in and begins slashing at the body along with Gregor in his rage.
I've already cleaved it.
Yeah, you clipped it in twine, but there's still parts of them left. So.
Oh yeah.
So.
Pick side. Which side? You want to stab the left side or the right side?
I don't fucking care. And he just starts slashing.
I pick up the head.
I'm just gonna take the arrow that was stuck into the head. And I'm just gonna reef the head up and be like, head on a stick.
Okay. First off, I do apologize, but Dale's character already picked up the head. So
You still want it? Because we do need it as food.
Mark, you should be quicker. Come on.
I should be, but there's a lot of people in this room, okay, and they're all going for the head.
I take the staff. I like it.
I'm not. Keep it. I don't want it.
Well, either
Yeah, I
way,
think,
Rock, paper,
I'm
scissors for the
good on
head.
the head front as well.
you can have it, but just don't.
Mark, you have a crap ton of money. Just buy it off him.
It's not the same. I have to take it from the dungeon myself.
You will have taken it from the dungeon yourself by scamming the guy.
Do you want the head, or
Money, just
okay. Lyle is just walking around the room, and there's a
Take the
chest.
staff and I leave.
There is hold on. I believe there are 2 chests. Give me a sec to check my document. So, loot.
Okay.
Okay. Treasure. Let's see what goods you all get. Okay.
Wait, is everyone in there or no?
Everyone. I'm having to say everyone just walked in. Okay.
Yeah.
There's...
I didn't know if you heard me because I am not.
Okay. So Gregor's not in the room.
I took the staff that he had and I walked down.
Okay, so you walk
What are
in.
you gonna do with it?
Right. Sorry, hold on. I heard a roll there.
So wait,
Message.
so Greg took the staff, yeah?
Gregor picked up the staff and he walked out of the room.
Like, what type of staff was it?
What are you gonna do with it?
It's the staff that was resting at the stand. From what you can see, it looks like a staff that you would see a wizard using. But okay. You see two at the foot of the bed. You see 2 chests.
Ooh, chests. Mine.
Open them.
open the chest?
Okay.
If they are.
In the first one, okay, what you get? Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Please necklace.
And if I wasn't worried about copyright, I would so input the old Zelda tune.
It doesn't matter
Oh
though.
god, I got the text tone for that.
It does matter copyright, particularly for putting it onto YouTube. So
No, if you get a parody version of it, even if it's just a bit different, like as long as it's not the original, it's fine.
It depends.
It has to be transformative.
Okay, you find 2 pouches. You find in total in coins, 180 silver pieces and 130 gold pieces. as well as a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, valued at 10 gold pieces each, 2 periodots, valued at 15 gold pieces each, and 1 pearl, valued at 100 gold pieces.
Ooh, pearl!
You find 2 scrolls.
What?
A scroll of Charm Person and a scroll of Fireball.
Oh, I asked for to get the scroll.
I like that.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Because I'm learning. I'm the actual.
Rock, paper, scissors for the scroll!
First
I
time
want
out.
Charm Person.
There you go. That is exactly what you found. And now in the other chest, give me a sec, and I'll get the thing generating. Once. Okay. Oh wow, some decent gear. Decent.
Decent stuff?
Yeah. Like, it's not the most rares of items, but you know, your group can certainly.
So how do we decide who gets the stuff? The scroll fireball, considering 3 of us want it.
Well, it depends. It doesn't say what class the scroll is for, so I would imagine we'll go based on normal scroll rules, which means if whoever can cast it can whoever spell it belongs to can cast it. So for those of you that have magic,
Cast spells, you can use it.
Dang it.
So yeah,
Lux gets it. Darn it.
Emily.
Well, actually, it's still kind of between me and Lux, though, isn't it? Because
Hold on.
eventually I would be able to use, wouldn't I?
No.
I know.
Monks.
I'm using it than you are.
Monks are not
I
spell.
would. I'll be going druid at some point.
Okay, as I was
Sorry.
trying to say,
God damn it.
monks are not spellcasters, and Charm Person and Fireball, I think, are pretty widespread in terms of spells. So the people who should look up their spell lists are Lunar, Elsis, as well as my character, because we're both Warlock. Oh, thank you, Elsis. So the spell belongs to a sorcerer, warlock, or a wizard.
Whatever, fair enough.
Dang it, I can't use it.
So I'm a sorcerer. So, but I already have charm.
Okay, I give it to Lux. Here, I can't
already-
use it. It's not fair.
I already have charm person though.
Yeah, but this is a free use of it.
Yeah.
And don't you already have fireball?
No, I've got fire bolt, but I don't have fireball.
Oh, okay.
The next level, or 5th, I mean.
Yeah, it's a 5th level. It's a 3rd level spell. You
Yeah.
can still cast it, but it will require a check because it can go wrong.
Yeah, you can use it now.
Yeah. But
Would any?
It would be a charisma check.
yeah, but it could go wrong because it's not. It's above your level of casting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
it'd be hard.
Again, I'll look up where you can find for as long as you have the scroll. If you don't use it by this session, I'll look up where the rule is, and I'll send you the page number so you can familiarize yourself with it. Okay, now.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Yes.
This is just to the group. See the 5 the carnelians. Does anyone want all 5, or can I take all 5?
I'll just take the pouch. I just want the pouch. Nothing else inside it. I'll take out the 2 items in it, and just take the pouch.
Loyal.
Silky. I love silk.
Loyal requests that he hold on to the bag of holding.
Right, since when was there a bigger?
That sounds fair.
I ask if I can take 1 potion of healing.
I don't see any point. And remember, I said there was 2 chests. Blue. This is what was I copied and pasted what was in the other chest.
Oh, I'm checked out. I'll take a look at it later.
Okay, but there is a druid spell, Moonbeam.
Not a druid yet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just letting you know that there's something that your character may be interested in. Okay.
Cool.
That's
So-
fine.
Now, with the bag of holding, you can put in the random junk that yous are not carrying yourselves. Because again, there is weight in this game, so if you're unsure about
Okay, I
something,
put it in the bag.
so yeah, any like gems or whatever, like something that you just don't want to be carrying on your person, and for it to be secure, you can then put it. You can ask me to put it in the bag of holding, especially coins, because eventually coins will start adding up.
Yeah.
£1 for every 50.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, would I be able to take the one
Potion of healing. Yeah.
potion?
My character has no.
Yeah, I just want.
Well, my character specifically. So you can add one potion of healing to your inventory, or since you're injured, you could possibly drink it now. But your character.
Well, I don't want the so I'm just gonna wait for the rest.
Oh yeah.
For the rest period.
Okay. So message me on either here or on Facebook what you're taking, because then everything else will just go into the bag of holding.
Well, he said what I
Yeah.
take.
So you only want that one gem.
No, potion of healing as well before that.
Yeah, sorry.
All I want is the one potion of healing.
Okay,
Because
so
there's two, I don't want to hog two of them.
okay. Gregor is not there yet, but Laura will eventually fill him in. Mark, do you want Elvish to have hold on to anything?
Major, like the closest thing would be a bag of holding myself, but we've already agreed that you're having it, so.
Well, my character
really
requested to hold on to the bag of holding.
To be honest, it's from outside of my character, it's probably the better idea for you to hold on to it, because I'm just gonna use it for mischief.
Oh yeah.
I feel we disagree. Yeah.
It's actually loyal. Always believing in dishing out fair loot and all that. That's why he personally wanted to take hold of it.
Yeah, no, and I'm actually Elvis just cool with that. Like he wants one, but it's more just I want to get me one of them someday.
Okay.
What's the wizard wearing, by the way?
Sorry, what is the what?
What was the wizard wearing?
The wizard.
Right.
The guy that we just fought and killed.
Oh, just general robes. Hold on, I'll see if there's an actual full-on outfit.
Those robes are in 3 parts now, aren't they?
Oh god,
Is there a funny hat?
there is just because of the image that I used. Yeah, let's say there was a pointy hat.
Yes!
What color was his garb? Was it the color that's in the picture, or was it any?
It was sort of. It was black. Sorry, no, it was black with red patterns, but it's completely in tatters now.
So it's no point in trying to take it then. Fair enough. If it's in tatters.
Okay. Right. With that, Loyal smiles to the Nautic. What do you intend to do now? I'll wait here until nightfall and then see about leaving. I doubt the residents will be too happy about me being here. So, okay, so is anyone else doing anything? Or are you still looking over the loot? It'll be in the chat, so we can move on. So, and everything. I'll just put everything in the you can decide what you want later. For now, let's move on, because it'll be in the loot. It'll be in the chat log, so you can always look over it.
Keep in mind, it doesn't keep chat log forever.
The things that I would ask you is more to value in terms of splitting up. Is the things labelled items and magic items and whatnot, the coins. Because there will be moments where there's going to be lots of nonsense items, such as the Cardridian stuff. So it's best we just move on and then sort them out after the session or whatnot.
For the storm in this bag of holding we now have.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I say that since we found money I gave up the money I have to the group, so it's group money, which is 12. So I guess I put it in the bag of holding.
Alright. So you ask Loyal to put the money in, okay?
Yeah, 12 gold and 14 silver.
Actually, I'm gonna because Loyal. I'm gonna say Loyal keeps an active running tally. So, and again, this is why I created the in case we ever got this type of bag. So hold on, copy and paste. There we go. Again, I'm just gonna copy and paste the loot that we got, and then after this session, I'll look through who took what and whatnot, and then obviously add them all up and whatnot, such as the coins. So, if you are interested in what we have, just open up the group treasury.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason.
Again, I request that since Loyal's one holding the bag of holding, you do not edit. Okay.
Now it.
Okay. So with that, Loyal goes to walk out.
Past me, sitting just outside the door, reading a book, like a nerd.
Okay.
Nerd!
Nerd! You doing in there?
Yeah.
No!
Well, I'm done in there. I'm not sure about the rest.
Quick snap. Oh, that's great. That's cool.
I'll just let the others know I'll be in the tavern. You'll be able to find it yourself, won't you? I'll catch up. Loyal heads back in and shouts to the rest of the group. I'll be checking out. I'll be at the tavern.
Lux screams, I think I'll join you! And she
I wait
follows.
for
Okay. So, who is staying behind in the wizard's bedroom?
I'm out here.
Okay. That's Gregor, Lux, Loyal, and Wang Tong. Emily, what is Lunar doing? She's AFK. She follows the majority of the group, like all automated NPCs do. Dale, what is Elsa's doing?
Is that everything in the room?
Everything of that. Well, again, unless you actually search around, you just went straight for the two chests.
Around?
Okay, so roll investigation.
Okay.
Hold on before you do that? Is anyone else looking around the room?
Actually, yeah, before we leave, I'm not telling you.
I asked you to hold on, Dale.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look around the room, but I am gonna like what's left of the wizard to like sprawl Lunar Guard was here on the walls.
Oh yeah, Mark, did you say you wanted to have a look at the armor you given there?
Oh yes, we did. We did say that.
Yeah, I want to go with Mark to that armor because I never got saw it.
It's like first.
Okay.
The blood of my fallen enemy.
Okay, so you do that. Dale, with your singular investigation, you find this is just a typical, what you would expect a wizard bedroom to look like. There's a whole bunch of notes. There's some letters on the desk. That it's just a bunch of nonsense to you.
All right.
Can I gather up all those like notes when I'm done?
Okay,
like,
so you go through
wiping
the
the
notes.
blood off.
So you go through the notes. Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, it's just
Can you whisper it to me?
Okay. Actually, no. You need to roll investigation. If you're looking,
I can do that.
If you're looking through all the paper, yeah, roll investigation.
Just give me a second.
Yep.
Just go read it on.
Okay. Right. So, Okay. All right.
Okay. Cool. Ah, sweet. I'm gonna like scoop up all the letters and just like shove them in wherever I can fit them.
Okay. With that, I'm guessing everyone. Well, you lead Wang Chitong to the armory. You find that there's like there's 12 long and short swords, as well as some crossbows, some arrows, bolts, as well as some red capes.
I decide that I don't really want anything, but I want to take one of the two of the red capes, try and fashion it into the clothing that is on my icon.
Okay.
Because I'm just
Well,
wearing normal clothes.
because they were normal-ish clothes, monk clothes, I would have actually said that your character could have been wearing them the whole time.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought I was wearing common clothes.
Well, for your monk, though, those could be attributed to common.
Common.
I think you're wearing the same thing, but now 2 layers of it.
One's terrible.
Okay, then I just take a cape. You have a cape.
Okay.
Can I take one of the crossbows?
Yeah.
I take the bolts though, just because I don't trust him with a crossbow.
Well, there's a lot of bolts, so there's a lot of pouches, so you would have to carry all of them.
Oh, okay. I thought there was only like 20 or something.
No, I'm going
Oh,
to
no,
steal
no.
one.
There's 20.
Armor.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Just to
I
paraphrase.
thought that was what was left.
Just to paraphrase what I read out last week, you get whoever's in the room right now, you just get the feeling that the Red Brands were gearing up for pretty much a war. So there's loads of crossbow bolts.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I
I'm
don't.
going to take 20 of the crossbow bolts.
Okay, so you grab one. You grab one pouch. That's what you call a crossbow bolt container, isn't it?
Well, they have
Yeah, I think so.
crossbow cases.
No, it's a quiver.
No, quiver.
Quiver.
Isn't quivers for arrows?
It's still a quiver.
Well, there's crossbow case in the book, so
Okay, so it's called a case. Thank you.
yeah, that's what they got listed in the gear section.
Okay. So with that, does Wang Shitong and Mark, do you stay there?
No, I'm going to have to leave now, unless there's anything else Juan wants to do.
No, I'm gonna head to leave. Actually, wait. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. I love. Okay. I could say something, but no, I won't.
Say it. Come on.
No.
And that's
So what's the point of saying you were gonna say something?
I was about to, but then I think out loud a lot, and
Just say it.
I just think it'll be funnier if I don't.
Well, no, because then it ruins it.
We done goofed at something. We left the goblin in there, didn't we? We just left him a dagger and never came back.
Yeah, you gave away my dagger, you asshole. You didn't even ask for that.
You're all terrible parents. You
Do
should-
you go back?
to Loyal on our way out, but you guys were searching the room first, so.
Do you go back?
But yeah, on both of our ways out, I mentioned it.
Oh, sorry, I did not hear you.
No, that's the thing. I hadn't said it yet because they were searching the room. We were doing that first. So
Oh, okay, sorry.
I thought I'd wait until they were done.
Oh, okay. All right, so we'll go back in time a bit. All right, so Loyal, Lux, and Gregor, and everyone who was AFK are leaving the cave, and you stop Loyal. What is it?
Yeah, so the goblin,
Oh yes, the goblin.
go get him.
Yeah. Loyal just flies over the chasm and beelines it straight to the staircase that leads to the room.
I'm embarrassed. Sorry about that. My mom had me help out with something.
Okay. Right.
Sorry that took so long.
I walk behind, and when I catch up with him, I'm like, "You always have to show off."
You see, okay, Gregor. You see Loyal fly back over the chasm with the goblin.
Never mind. I still say
you said go get him, didn't you?
Oh, I said let's. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
this is more efficient, so
Okay.
that works.
Because that's why Loyal just flew over, because I was like, okay, instead of going across the bridges, boom.
So when he gets back, I just
Okay. Loyal goes. Loyal doesn't actually go straight towards you. He actually stops just at the other side of the cliff. Sorry, the ravine.
What can
Sorry. Loyal stops just at the base of the edge of the ravine on his side, and he waves over. There's another exit over here.
isn't it more or less the same? I'll
This
just
one's
meet you at the
closer.
exit then, eh?
This one's closer.
Oh, I'm already over here.
Fine, you go to the tavern. We'll catch up.
Okay.
Okay.
I follow him,
Okay, so you go across the bridge.
grumbling to myself. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Lunar and Lux, do you follow Gregor, or are you heading back up from the tavern entrance?
I'll go wherever Loyal goes right now.
Okay. Lux, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna go with Grigor on this.
Okay, so you cross the bridge. You all wind in terms of the map that you are all on. You pop out about here. Again, don't ask me how. I'm now second guessing about the book, but then again, I noticed that wizards sometimes do not properly scale their maps.
Besides, it could have been like a long tunnel that's not on that map we have, so it could have gone there at some point.
Yeah, it's quite possible that the tavern entrance was actually a long tunnel instead of.
Whenever they do shit like that, I just assume there's some sort of long tunnel that we don't see. That's not worth making a map of.
Okay. Alright, so we all pop out here. You can see the buildings here, and you recognize the big, huge sort of mountain behind you. Well, large hill behind you. So you surmise that you know whereabouts you are in terms of phandalin.
This is different.
Yeah.
That hill looks really familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the
Wouldn't know I've been here before.
it's the hill that's that you can see from the center of Phandalin.
Oh yeah. Yes.
If I'm remembering correctly, this way we will end up reaching the tavern. And Noah begins walking off with the goblin, behind him.
I just shrug and follow.
Okay.
Okay. In the time Mark, given whereabouts you were, which exit are you going to use to leave the hideout? Mark.
Yes.
Which exit are you going to lead
Right.
Wang Shi Tong
Hideout.
out? Because where you are in the armor.
I want to go out.
You know that from where you are, the closest exit is the tavern. Well, theoretically.
Well, I'm gonna head out for like the quickest one.
Okay. Just as we're
Personally.
just as one group is passing this building, you guys are in the old tap house that's filled with bodies.
As we are walking out, is the body that I tried to defend still there?
It's not there.
Ah. I say to Elvish, I wonder where that poor soul was taken to.
Might have been like devoured by
that
kids
brings-
or something. Not the rest of the town's population, just to be sure.
God, no.
Well,
I say to
That's
Elvish,
what-
I wouldn't be surprised. They were very sadistic.
People talked at once there. I didn't hear anyone.
yeah. Brian first, and then Blue.
I say to Elvish, I wouldn't be surprised if the kids did. They're very sadistic in this village.
Okay, Blue.
I was just wondering, when I led the prisoners up, the hostages, the kids and whatnot, was it there when I went past?
It was.
Okay. That would have been interesting.
And it was there. Oh, I know. It was there when Wang Shitong and Elvish walked past, heading to this tunnel. Because you would have had to walk past this unless you were cutting through the buildings here. Which you would have actually still seen, because there's actually a bit, like, even if you were cutting through here, you would have actually had to pass this opening that has a clear view. So yeah, it was there when you went to the cave entrance. And again, both groups are now reunited. Oh, I see. Loyal notices Elvish and Huang. Oh, I see you guys decide to take that exit. Did you collect what you wanted from the armory?
Yes, I have a nice flowing new cape that can also be used as my bedspread when I do sleep.
Huh. And you, Elvish?
Sorry, what?
And you, Elvish, did you find what you wanted in the thing? Mark, I'm going to ask, because you've been missing a bit of stuff, would you mind turning off any possible distractions?
It's lag, dude.
Okay.
Can't hear
Yeah,
you.
he's
Like
kinda
the whole thing is like
making
somebody speaks and then there's like people phase in and out. I'm really sorry about it.
Okay.
That's weird. Oh, on the bright side, though, I just noticed your mic's fixed from last week.
Yeah, like, we can hear you much better, though. That's very positive. It's just
It's really
I don't know,
great is that nothing has changed since last week.
Isn't technology weird?
Okay.
Yeah, that is pretty eerie, yeah.
Well,
I'm literally cursed.
It's some kind of-
Oh dear.
well, I'm going to. I'll see you all at the tavern. Please look after Droop here. I'm going to report in to my faction's representative here.
Want me to come along?
What'd you say? Sorry.
He asked if he can come along.
Even if I come?
Oh, the Gregor. Sure, but I don't think you would get along well with my organization.
I raise an
Then
eyebrow.
come-
I raise an eyebrow. I'm like, well, now you've got me interested.
Well,
I want to go with you guys.
again, this is my organization's business, and I'm not sure they'll be comfortable speaking in front of outsiders.
Oh.
Right. Well, if you're sure.
I'll tell you about my organization some other time, Gregor. There should be no secrets.
Well,
There should be no secrets.
You guys had a
between-
mission or something, right?
Sorry.
You a lot had a mission to clear this up, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything specific different?
They will do something about this town. I know. I have a fair idea what. Again, I'll fill you in.
Oh,
on
was
the
there anything specific they wanted?
I believe that they'll probably end up trying to get the red brands under control. As I said.
Not what I said.
Oh,
Did they want something specific?
oh well. From what I was told when I met up with the representative, she just simply wanted order.
What?
Sorry.
She simply wanted order. She's not. She was told to get rid of the chaos in this town.
Okay, when you say order, do you mean like everyone be calm, or put everyone alphabetically?
I'll.
Or
It's hard to
separate groups, like male and female, all that crap.
if you would be patient enough, I'll explain at some point when we're celebrating at the orchards tonight.
Well, in the meantime, what person in this town gave you the mission as well? Because surely the town had something to do with it as well.
We weren't asked by we were asked by several people in the town to see about dealing with the red brands, but we weren't officially asked.
Well, you talk to your informant. Why don't we go talk to that person then?
But again, as I was saying, we were asked by several people to deal with the red brands. We weren't
Surely
actually.
somebody's encouraged.
Blue, you're interrupting a little bit.
Yeah, that's that.
We weren't asked by any one particular person. There was no reward offered. In fact, the town's mayor didn't want us actually interfering at all.
Well, that's strange.
Yes. But anyway, go.
Delicious.
I suggest you guys go get some drink, have some fun, while I deal with some business.
Do you want us to get you anything, or?
Just some food. It shouldn't be too long.
All
Well,
right.
then, tavern that doesn't suck.
We'll ask them to keep something warm for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go get him some leg.
Yeah, the blue dragonborn seems very hospitable to us, so I'm sure he can accommodate. And with that, Loyal begins to walk off towards the minor exchange.
Right. Well, I guess we go to this tavern then.
Okay.
I will catch up with you guys. I have some letters to give to a lovely lady, and I start trying to make myself look somewhat respectable and failing.
Hold on a minute. Lovely lady?
Then I take
Lovely lady?
What lovely lady.
I
Is
think
Elvis telling us about someone that we don't know about?
Guys, remember, he's lagging.
Kelly asked herself.
Crush? Oh my god.
I look at Elvis and go,
You guys, on the flip side,
your words.
don't wait up.
Elvis, more poor man.
I have
Wait, hold
already
on.
picked by the hand and walked off.
Lux is going to ask, can she come along? Because we made a deal. Lux is wing woman.
I swear to God, if you don't wingman for me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Wing woman, Mark. God damn it.
Wait.
No,
Look,
I'm wing woman.
just be careful, okay? She might be a banshee.
We'll be grand.
Do what
She
I
looks
can.
Fine.
In my mind, she looks like Mother Russia from Kick-Ass.
Okay, so. Alright, so. Alright, so Mark. Elvish heads to the miners' exchange as well. And who's
Yeah, I'd like to hear this.
who's tagging along?
Alexis.
I take Goop by the hand and we go to the tavern. I
I
guess.
follow Gregor.
Okay, so people, please, one at a time. Who is going where? Blue.
I take the goblin
Right.
by the hand and we go to the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elsis, where do you go?
Tavern.
Tavern. Okay. Lunar, you said tavern. Lux.
Yep.
Are you tagging
Look.
along with Gregor? Sorry, Elvish.
Yes, I'm tagging along with Elvish.
Okay. Brian, where are you going?
I go to the inn so I can get a room so I can meditate.
Okay. Now, Dale, your character, go. Where are you going?
Tavern.
Okay, sorry. Right. Sorry, it's just because with so many people I couldn't hear who was going where. Okay. So, Lux, you notice that you're actually are going now where Loyal said he was going.
Hey, Loyal! Loyal, wait up! Loyal, can you hear me?
Loyal just and turns around.
Oh, that's.
And Laura runs up to Loyal really quickly. Apparently, Elvish has a special lady in here. I think we're gonna be following you for some bit. We're gonna be walking buddies.
I need the popcorn for this.
Man, I wish I had gone now.
See, everyone thinks Lux is trying to be wingwoman. Lux wants to make a threesome here. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Not really. I have my heart set on the mermaids.
Okay.
Just until then, you know.
So, Loyal sighs and nods, and he actually noticed then as you walk, his weapon actually vanishes. Alright. Well, whoever this lady friend of yours is, hopefully won't interfere with my business at the Miners Exchange.
I mean, like, and Lux turns to Elvish. Actually, who is this person? Like who? What? Like, yeah, I'm confused.
Okay. Yeah, in future we should call for Mark to let him know because of the lag. Would you mind typing that into Mark in the chat box? Because again, because of the lag.
Okay, can I just say it for Mark then?
No.
Mark. Really? Okay.
You can't say you can't control what
Yeah,
another person
no.
says.
No, I'm not controlling it. Because you were asking a question, I was there, so I'm just like.
No, but again, your character's not there.
Okay, whatever. I thought I hadn't left yet, but okay.
You know, we're after running up. So I'm just typing it out now.
Jessica, you may want to type that message into Mark, cause that question to Mark.
She's already doing it. She just said it.
Okay, no, it's just cause of Mark. You know what it's like. He seems to not be able to hear us.
Yeah, no. Well, do you want me to whisper it to him, or do you just want me to
You can
just
type it or whisper it. It's up to you. But you
Right.
technically said it out loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was just grabbing my dinner.
Anything nice?
Okay.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Ooh, nice.
What?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh.
Homemade with a special recipe from Slimming World. You hear dogs in the distance.
Yes.
Okay. Let me know if let me know if Mark replies to you, Jessica.
I just after noticing he's
yeah,
not. I'm going to do this on Facebook because he's not in the.
Is he here for you went?
He's not on the Roll20 anymore.
Is he in the Google Hangout?
He isn't Google Hangouts.
Oh, he must have.
Yeah, I must have DC'd.
Yeah. Do you want to do another storyline just until Mark gets back?
Yeah. Okay. Jump into the tavern.
Yay.
You see that the town is you see that it's cramped. There's even people outside celebrating and drinking. The door is the door is actually open. People are parting ways for some of the group. Some shoot dirty looks at Wang Shitan.
I'm not there, I'm at the inn.
Yeah, I said we're jumping to.
You.
The inn is also a tavern.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, it's also the tavern.
Yeah, it's actually the only one. Technically, because the tap house is gone, it's the only place to get drink.
Oh.
So right now it has a monopoly.
I decided to just get a room so I can go away and.
Okay, you walk up to the innkeeper, and you see a familiar face, the blue dragonborn.
I say, "Oh, gods forgive me."
What do
Okay.
you want?
Give me your room, you murderer.
You can get out.
Fine then, I will. I don't want anything to do with you, murderer.
I looked at Gregor and I'm like, what the heck is going on?
I'm barely sure, but I'm not going to ask.
Good idea. Want to go find a table?
Sure.
As you say that, a nearby group of men actually quickly clear up. They're like, here, 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 and they're moving all their drink and food off.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Oh no!
Oh,
Please.
that's so sweet.
You guys have attacked the Red Brands, and if you are here, it's clear that you must have killed them all.
Hey, even got this. My brandished staff.
Ah,
Terrific. Hey everyone! They killed him! And just a huge cheer. You imagine in and around the tavern,
That's you.
there's
Because why
everyone.
not?
There's everyone in the town, except for possibly those that have businesses to run or important shit to do. Okay.
you're welcome, Fine City. I don't know.
The innkeeper sees the members of the Lunar Guard that he recognizes, and he shouts out, "Free drinks for the Lunar Guard!"
Gregor, did you hear that?
I did. But a nice town.
Okay.
Can you guys ask if the free drinks thing will be for the crew when the other crew when they get back?
Well,
I was about to say, can I place down some orders for the members who aren't here? I was about to ask that too.
well, it said for our group, so that would encompass them, wouldn't it?
Where's
Okay.
the other heroes? The
There
dragon walks
Here are
over.
some last minute business and they'll be back.
Hey.
Oh.
One of them is dealing with a lady, I'm assuming.
I guess he gave up on the tavern wench then. Then again, she was more interested in the female sorceress.
Oh, I gotta tell Lux when she gets back. I start like laughing a little.
Wait, hold on. Can you say that again? Can you say that again?
A barmaid is interested in you.
Oh yes, Mama.
And I said,
Lux is getting
okay,
late.
when Lux gets back, I'm gonna tell her.
Lux is getting late.
But I got, but
Can you
I
point
got
out the lady to me, please?
that one, and he points to a human female with blonde hair.
I knew it.
Okay.
I got to Dragonborn guy thingy.
Oh no, he walked up
Because he
to you.
seems to.
He walked up to you.
Oh, right. Anyway, so I leaned toward him to engage in conversation. And because he seems kind of in charge and stuff, and say, "You get those kids and that woman?"
Yeah, they're right over there, and he points them, and you see them eating like a full, delicious-looking meal. And you see that it's not just what you would expect from a tavern; it looks like a proper home-cooked meal. You can assume that possibly the wife or the cook took specific care to give them a proper meal.
And I say, "Good. They deserve better than what they were dealing with."
Aye. Now, can I ask you something?
Me specifically, our group.
Well, possibly you, and it involves your group.
All right.
What's the deal with the bald-headed bastard?
No idea who you're talking about.
You know, the one that walked into... Yeah, there you go. Mark will be rejoining us shortly. You know, the one that arrived in the town with you, and he stayed outside the giant tap house.
Huh. I think it only just went in today. It was up a couple of days ago.
Oh, so he's not a lunar guard.
He hasn't really said what he is, so I was following us for a little bit. I think he knew one of the people in our group, so. Why? What did he do?
Yeah. I don't remember. Did he have one?
He tried to defend. We were trying to get justice, and he tried to stop us from getting it.
I remember him saying something about not killing things or such.
Well, either
Yeah,
way.
that was weird.
Well, either way, I had to injure him a little bit in order to finish off the bloody red brand.
Ah.
He then struck.
Right.
He then struck one of our kids.
He did.
Excuse me? He did what now?
Yeah. The kids.
You're actually playing the fist on the table.
Well,
Spinning it well.
but yeah, the kids were curious if the red brand was really dead, so they started poking him with some sticks. He ran over and then slapped the child.
Such a thing.
But luckily, Helia dealt with him. She did something that I'm not quite sure of how to explain it. She was outside the local, the woman that runs the mine. She was outside the tavern. She looked in and then she vanished. And then later on, we heard some fighting. Then a few minutes later, we saw her then dragging him unconscious out.
That sounds like she has some abilities that perhaps the rest of you don't know about.
Yeah, I'm guessing she. See, the rumor was that maybe she was in league with the Red Brands because they wouldn't touch her. But I'm guessing they were just scared of her.
Well, you just said she runs the mine. Well, did the other brands ever go near the mine or do anything with them?
No, they avoided that place like the plague.
Well, she couldn't have probably done it, could she? Maybe it was she's with somebody else.
Someone that's scared off the Red Brands? I hope more of them come over here then. That way no bandit will fuck with this town.
That'd be great. You're quite nice, so a pair of nice, quite quaint towns, stick that way.
I don't know about the mayor, but we're going.
Yeah, I agree. It's a nice town.
To let you know, we're actually planning on getting rid of the mayor because he was not doing anything with the Red Brands. If we believe that maybe he was being bribed or something, but we don't have any evidence. So, if you are willing to go back and look around, then we can get rid of that bastard. And then
Did I tell him that he also told us not to mess with the Red Brands or no?
Oh, you can tell him that.
Okay, I tell him. You know that your mayor kind of told us not to mess with them, but we did it anyways.
What? And he looks proper angry, and everyone around your table stops celebrating and drinking, hearing what you said.
It's true, your mayor told us not to mess with them. But we did it anyways.
And where do you want us to go poking around?
I don't know. If you happen to go back into the Red Brand base, try and find something that can prove that he was colluding with them.
Well, I think a couple other people poked around a little bit. So perhaps they found something.
If anyone's operating a blender or something, please turn off your mic when you're operating it.
And person here is writing some documents. And I'm also talking, so.
Sounds like someone's doing woodwork, actually. But either way, wherever it is, please turn it off.
Probably your side before you do.
But okay.
I'm not doing it, so I don't know when he's doing it.
Alright, you hear then, after he said about getting the evidence, you hear one person shout, "Yeah, you should be our mayor. You were a mayor of Thunder Tree." The Dragonborn just sighs. He's like,
"Wait, who?"
A man shouted behind the Blue Dragonborn and said that he should be the mayor because he was a mayor of Thunder Tree.
Oh. No.
Well, he seemed like he got just head on your shoulders, so perhaps.
I mean, he seems reasonable, don't you, Gregor?
Hey.
I'm just an innkeeper now.
But you have such a good. You have this good vibe about you. Like when unlike some people, when you get a bad vibe from them, that kind of thing. I try to explain it, but I'm kind of failing.
Well,
So you just don't want the job then?
well, if the people want me to have the job, I will do it. But I
You all got
personally,
to look after each other, right?
pardon?
You all got to look after each other, right?
Yes, true.
Cool.
Ever since the green dragon attacked Thunder Tree, I just feel like I failed as a leader.
Well, if there's a dragon involved, perhaps there's not a whole lot you can do really about that.
No, really isn't.
Anyway, let's continue the celebrations.
Hey!
I'll have tea, and let's see. I'm gonna have. My members aren't even our other members aren't here. I'm gonna order for them.
You don't have to order. They can order when they get back. But don't worry, it'll be on the house.
Okay.
Mark, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Alright, we'll finish up with this tavern scene and then we'll go back to the other group. Okay, so Dale, you were saying something.
I said I'll have mead.
Okay. Alright.
I have to have it.
Okay. Now shifting back to the traveling group. Lux has a question for Elvish.
Yes.
So basically, the question was, who actually is this lady? Because we haven't met. But like, have we met? And what's she like? Like, who is she? Is she pretty? Like, how did this whole thing start?
Basically, just a bombard of questions.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay, look. This story starts out how all good romance to start. Her beating the other snot out of one.
Can you say that again?
Her beating the snot out of Juan.
Absolute shit.
Oh, that's so romantic.
I know, isn't it? And she's so dreamy. She's so dreamy because she hates him. She hates him so much.
Oh. Oh, it's too bad you don't have that in common.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what you go on dates for. That's what you try to figure out. You try to figure out what your interests are,
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think she'll think of like all the head? Like, did she see the heads? Did she comment on them? Like, is she
I
into
think she
that?
loves the head. And I mean, one of the things she asked me to do, and I do it. You know the way when you're really into somebody, you kind of do things for them without thinking. She asked me if I kill like a bunch of the red guard guys. I know I'm bringing the leader's head, so I think she'll be happy with it.
I mean, like, we were probably going to do that anyway, so killing two birds with one stone. What do you think? What do you think, Loyal?
Well, as long as she
So
as long as she doesn't betray him, then it's only his business.
I'm not gonna lie, if she betrays me, that's only gonna make her hotter.
Anyway, there's one thing there's
Good power couple, I think.
There's one thing you have not told us, though. What is her name?
Oh, well, I think her name's Helios.
Yeah, you can tell us. Mark, do you want me to remind you?
Hell yeah.
Yes, please do.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah.
Why does
I call her Helios, like a cute little nickname.
What's her cute little nickname?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
does Loyal recognize the name?
I was about to say something. As Elvish says, hell yeah, Loyal stops and looks at him like, the fuck? Lux, would you mind if I have a private word with Elvish here?
Cool, yeah. And Lux sticks her fingers in her ears and just goes la 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 la.
Loyal grabs Elvish and pulls him a good bit away, and he begins whispering. Actually, I think he. Was there any languages that me and you had in common? that loyal. There's Elvish. See, I don't know what languages Luke speaks, and again,
Yeah, no, I'm
don't,
just
don't tell
checking now.
me. Don't tell me because my character doesn't know.
Okay.
I think she speaks the same languages.
Loyal asks, "Can you speak Infernal?"
Nope.
How about Dwarvish?
Nope.
Okay, I suppose we'll just have to speak normally because no point speaking Elvish. What has
I got like the fifth finger language thing.
what do you know about Helia?
Well, she seems to be in charge of like all the mining guys here. I mean, like women in authority, right? Right? I like nudge them a little bit.
No, but what else do you know about her?
She mentioned something about having like a family, but she was like, it's not like a regular family. It's like a different kind of family.
Did she invite you into the family?
Not yet, but she said like this, like if I killed a bunch of guys, she would. Honestly, I didn't understand it much, and I kind of thought it might be like a marriage proposal thing, but I'm like, screw it, I'm not going to judge.
Well, it's not. See, the organization that I said I work with is the family.
Oh, so that might be like your brother-in-law or something?
No, no. We call it. We call our. It's a code. We call ourselves the family to avoid saying what our actual name.
This is giving much context.
Yeah. So basically, she's asking you, would you like to be a new recruit to the group?
Sweet. Like, I'm waiting for that. Like, cool.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, are you sure she was flirting with you?
Out of character, this is really funny to me because she obviously doesn't know what Elvis is like, and Loyal totally does.
Yeah, like Loyal now thinks like maybe she wasn't flirting with you, and you're just like over exaggerating something like.
That is entirely possible. However,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep playing it as if it was.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you choose to join, you know, at least I'll have another member of the part. At least there'll be another member of the Lunar Guard part of it.
You just hear Luck scream from wherever she is. Can I listen now? Is the conversation over?
Loyal gives a thumbs up and walks back with Elvish.
Woohoo! So I guess the goss is secret. So I can't ask what's the goss, but
no, thank you, though.
I'm not related to her or something. I wasn't paying attention. So.
Well, let me talk to her first, if you do not mind.
Sure, just let her know that I think she's pretty.
Oh, okay. Yes. Eventually, you arrive at the miners' exchange. You see, none of the miners. You safely assume that they're all celebrating. You see Halia there, counting coins. She notices approach and she stands up. Ah, Elvish and Loyal. It's a pleasure to discover that you are both part of the same organization.
wait, hold on. Loyal, you know this girl? You know this girl?
You could say we're family, she says.
Wait, does that mean Elvish is technically now your brother-in-law?
Oh my.
That's what I said.
I know.
You.
After Chase is kind of like, hey, kind of way.
Loyal is just sighing, being quiet. No, little miss. May I ask, do you have any business with me?
Me?
Yes.
Oh no. I'm here to give you the best version of my friend Elvish here. I am here to sell him off to you as your potential groom. Because, girl, I know what you're looking for.
I draw like a raised eyebrow onto my mask.
Just play along with it, would you?
Have a marker on hand at all times. That's
Quite. If you don't have any business with me, though, other than that, would you please leave? I would like to discuss things with Elvish and Loyal in private.
I turn.
Unless you're,
super into me now.
unless you're interested in also joining the family.
I give Elvish and Loyal a look because I'm a bit clueless at this point.
Come here, and she invites you into her office. Does
including
everyone follow?
heavily.
Does everyone follow?
Does everyone follow?
I'm asking
I'm
you.
following it anyway.
No one's
But-
following. Okay. She closes the door, and she turns to the group. Now, dear little elf, what is your name?
Looks.
Well, look.
And,
The family is a code word for a group of people who seek to control the chaos of crime.
yeah, I'm not too sure I'd be the best at that.
Well,
Not exactly very orderly.
for someone like you, we possibly could just send you off to get rid of those that will not comply. So if we, like for example, these red brands, I was ordered not to interfere, but try and put them underneath the Zenitarum. I couldn't; they would not listen. So I was ordered to deal with them indirectly. So,
Okay,
which is why
I know you're doing. It looks kind of has like she kind of goes into like a bit of into serious mode a little bit, which is a rare thing. I know, but like she kind of like sits forward, with her shoulders down, and she kind of looks at her and it's like, listen, it is. I don't usually work well in families. I've never have and I never will. I know family is just a code name, but I don't work well in any kind of organization. It's a miracle I haven't been kicked out of the Lunar Guard yet.
Well, for someone like you, who seems to thrive on some chaos, we have a place for you. As I said, we ought, if we can. There are often times where we have to eliminate certain opposition. For example, if a group of bandits in a forest is interfering with our business, if they do not join the family or if they do not move on, we would send someone like you to just burn the whole forest down and with them in it.
She kind of gives a little bit of a laugh, but I'm sorry. I can see the work you're doing is a great asset to this community. She stands up and just like she goes to leave, but I'm afraid I just can't.
Well, Loyal here is an agent of the family. If you ever change your mind, just simply have him write send a raving, or any type of communication to one of our many outposts, and we'll give you the rank.
Thank you very much.
But I do
Hell yeah.
I do remind you that this is quite obviously a secret.
I do understand. Your organization and everything you do here, it's sealed with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Will I wait for you? I do not wish to intrude on the rest of your meeting. Will I wait for you guys outside, or will I go back to the tavern and see you guys there?
You can wait outside. It shouldn't take us too long to wrap things up here.
Grant. By the way, this guy's great, and she points at Elvish.
She smiles and gives a wink.
All right, I'll see you guys.
All right.
Later.
With looks gone, She turns to you. So, Elvish, have you finished your task?
Sure. And I like let all the letters and stuff fall out. I'm like, you like what you see? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, quite a
Seriously, I
lot.
cannot understand a word he's saying.
I can understand. That's the important thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes, I like it very much. And she begins picking up the letters. Just as we expect, there's a bigger player at the game. We've been seeing letters come out Neverwinter with this mark. It's all we know is that they go by a code name, the Black Spider. Apparently, most of her age, her or he, his agent, sorry, often tend to be double gangers. So be wary of that if you're ever thinking you're going to find the Black Spider. All we can do is narrow down that they are in fact a drow, because the double gangers tend to take on that form. Did you eliminate the red brands?
I produced the head of the Red Band's leader. And like, tell me I'm pretty.
Very nice indeed, Elvish. You're a man after my own heart.
Woo!
So, have you decided on my proposal to join the faction, the family?
Like, I pull up a chair and I like lean over to her and I'm like, just tell me where I need to go, baby.
Wait, what? I did not hear that.
I said, tell me where I need to go, baby.
Okay. Well, then I bestow upon you the rank of Fang, and welcome to the Zentarum. Loyal will act. I'll send a messenger to Neverwinter to inform the main bosses, to let them know that he will act as your handler, since he's an agent. Just
I
remember.
can make another joke about her handling me, but I'm gonna stay classy for now.
Just remember, we operate in secret. And we seek to control crime, since crime can never be eliminated. Well, with that, we may.
Trust me, I'm very good at crime.
Well, we accept that crime's a thing, but we have our hands in many different pots, such as assassination, mercenary work, smuggling, thievery. But we try and control it. We try and do everything with a purpose, unlike these mindless bandits.
I'm just like, oh god, you're starting to you talk business.
She's smiling. She quite clearly seems to enjoy your attitude. Well,
Nice.
Can I just guess, does this Loyal just like roll his eyes at all this, or?
yeah, Loyal. All right, they're both agents, whereas Loyal has a more of a serious, business approach. She tends to be sort of like a James Bond type of vibe, as in like, if she had to, she would gladly sleep with people.
Yeah, if he had to.
See, she has the James Bond vibe. I can just imagine Elvis trying to have a James Bond vibe and failing miserably.
Well,
Elvish is obviously the Bond girl.
Yeah, well, he does as the Bond, but it just doesn't work.
In this situation, quite possibly.
Right.
Okay, wow.
Okay. Anyway, well, I hope to be working more often with you, Elvish. Sadly, I'm told to manage the phandalin outpost if I can fully set it up. So, in a sense, I got a promotion thanks to the actions of you all. And again, if you're ever in need of anything from the Zentarum, you can directly come to me. And that applies
Give her
to.
like a suggestive look.
She gives Elvish a wink. Now, if you excuse me, I have
Nice.
If you excuse me, I now have some letters to send off. I hope to see you celebrating at the tavern.
Mark, you should totally ask her when she'll be at the tavern.
So when can I see you next?
I'll see you at the tavern.
Really?
I'll see you at the tavern. Hopefully, celebrating. And with that, she opens.
Like, okay.
She opens the door to her office and gestures for you to leave. Loyal walks out.
I don't understand my welcome.
She stops you and gives you a kiss and then pushes you out the door, closing it in your face.
Swiss woo!
Yeah, that's good. I look at myself for like the rest of the night.
Alright. With that, Lux, do you have anything to say or do?
I'm just gonna give Elvish the biggest pat on the back because I'm so happy.
Full on high five.
Did you invite her to the tavern or?
Oh yeah. I think she's got it.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
As well. I mean, she's a busy
Oh
lady.
my god, that's great.
Well, she
you guys can catch up this evening, and Lux gives him a wink. Now you have to do me a favor in return for this. You know that, right?
Okay.
You if anyone comes to my fancy in the tavern, you're to help me out.
Okay. With that, Loyal begins walking back
I will
to the
absolutely let you
tavern.
have like a.
Alright. Loyal begins walking back to the tavern.
Any of it.
We're now going to jump to the person who slightly back in time because they got kicked out very quickly. We're now going to jump to Wang Shitong. Brian. Hello.
Brian, your microphone's on mute.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
Okay.
After I got kicked out, I just climbed to the roof of the inn and started meditating.
Okay.
I just want to heal.
Are you trying to remain hidden or are you?
No, I'm not trying to remain hidden. I'm just up there meditating.
Okay. Right. Let me check something real quick.
Would I have to do an acrobatics check because I climbed up there?
Yeah. To climb up the building, you need to do an athletics check.
Athletics, give me a sec.
Okay.
I get thrown out of the inn while I was cut off.
You managed to get up the building after some time, but you hear some townspeople shout and boo at you and throwing small stones.
It's fine. It's fine. But as long as they don't hit me, I don't care.
Depending how long do you stay up there?
I'm resting. I'm meditating to rest as well.
Okay, so you're going for the long rest.
Yeah, I just want to heal up.
Alright, so that's 8 hours. Oh fuck.
Well, I'm guessing we're all gonna be there for a while.
That's not very restful.
Yeah, I'm afraid you cannot get your long rest.
Well, to be fair, they're not going to stand there for 8 hours strong.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, but
That's
it's
pretty stupid.
no, but at some point, it's also because they're going. The tavern owner is going to get involved.
Oh well, I don't care. He can't get me. I'm on the roof. And what's he going to do? Use his fire attacks on me? He's just going to burn down his own inn.
He doesn't use. It's not fire, but it's lightning. But
Well, it causes fire damage, so.
Well, lightning damage. But you can't climb as a roof.
Okay. One of the miners is now trying to hit you. Let's see if he hits. What's your AC?
My AC is. God, I just closed. My AC is. Fucking come on, where are you, bastard? I'm trying to open up my thing. It's not open. It won't let me open my thing.
Alright, jumped onto it. Your AC is 13. Okay. A stone just flies past your head.
Okay. Sounds yeah, okay.
This continues for several hours.
They just keep throwing stuff.
It's
Not gonna say this, but it's
They're
stupid thing
cel-
ever. Why would they
they're-
do that?
they're celebrating after getting rid of their oppressors that have been there for several weeks. At which point, okay, after several hours, 5 hours in, you hear a familiar voice. You hear a familiar voice shouting for you to get down. It's Helia.
Oh, it's Helga. Okay. I look at Helga because she's interrupted my meditation, and say, "Why would I get down? I have no reason to. All I'm doing is meditating."
You're on someone else's property.
Yes, but it is also the safest place for me in the village. So
Then get lost.
I cannot do that as my friends are here.
They have their own bloody property in the town. Go over there. And she points to what you can clearly see is an apple orchard.
I didn't know that they had land here. So I say to her, well, I had no idea that they had land here. I believed that they were all staying at the inn here.
Well, okay then. Just get lost.
Okay, so I go towards the apple orchard then.
Okay.
I ignore Helga. I say, okay, goodbye, Helga. Fully knowing that that's not her name, but I just hope it annoys her a tiny bit.
You get a sense that she is quite annoyed, but for some reason she's not doing anything.
Okay, quick question. Wouldn't myself, Loyal, and
Yeah, you would have
Elfish
seen
have-
him. You would have seen him up there.
Pardon?
And you all just ignore me.
You would have seen him up there.
Alright, gone.
No, it's just because he would have been up there by the time we went back.
Yes.
It's just that we're not aware also that he was technically kicked out of the tavern.
Okay. I get you.
So are you guys still in the tavern or no?
Is everyone staying
Yeah,
there
me
celebrating?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's there.
Yeah, I think better see why not.
Oh, I can't
Keep my
even
eyes
get
out
into the apple
for
orchard then,
luck.
so what's the point?
Sorry, you were saying, Brian?
I can't even do anything at the apple orchard because no one's there. Okay, so
I guess that makes you the lonely one.
kill yourself. Okay. I just wait in the gardens then of the apple orchard and
Alright.
meditate there.
Alright. Okay, so you go back to your. You go
Mark,
back,
Mark, I will deface your cosplay tomorrow. I'm not even
you
joking.
go back to
I will
your.
deface your cosplay. I'm not even joking with you.
Okay, Gregor, what are you doing over the time before the other members arrive at the tavern?
Drinking and discussing the town affairs
Okay.
with the townsfolk.
Okay, over the course of the hours, you discover that pretty much your new companions have pretty much dealt with everything that was going wrong with the town, except for what now is quite questionably a possible corrupt mayor.
Right. Oh, they gave names of who was involved in the previous dealings.
Yeah, they mentioned everyone except for Xander and Wang Shitong.
A corrupt mirror, Gregor?
Oh, and Lunar, sorry.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Yeah, no, but I'm giving the names of the people they're not tanking. They're not saying who helped them.
Well,
Oh.
the names of the people listed, just in plus respect to this particular character.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But
no, it's stuff.
you get but Wald also talked to him. You discovered that, and also from conversations from the some of your other members, you put piece together that Xander left before, had to do something before they arrived at Phandalin, and then that also Lunar, just as she said to you when you first met her, that she also joined within the last 24 hours of meeting the group, just before you.
Yep.
So.
Jason, would they have mentioned Ben Kenobi, or was he wasn't gone by that stage? I don't think.
You can
They
mention.
probably wouldn't have mentioned me because I was like, they knew my character's an asshole.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they remember him as the one picking fights, especially with with a certain warrior that's in the tavern drinking.
I don't remember picking a fight with any warrior.
Lux, Jessica, Lux
Yes.
and Mark and Lloyd, obviously. When you arrive in the tavern, you also see a familiar face, Sildar, and you see Gundren.
Hey!
Hey!
Sildar smiles and goes, "Oh, my friends, come over here and join a drink. I heard that you've expanded your numbers. Am I correct? By 2 new people? And please tell me he's finally decided to get rid of that annoying little man, the one with the one that challenged me to a fight before I knocked him out."
Well, funny story.
It's not that funny, asshole. He said.
So, what happened?
Do you tell him? Do I tell him? Who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
Jason, just a quick question. If they knew them and then knew the organization that they were part of, and they knew that we were part of that organization, and been in there for a little while, would they not come talk to us? Or would they not put that together?
Actually, yeah, sorry, they would have talked to you. They actually invited you to their tables as well, sorry.
I see Lux and I wrap my arm around her and I say, Lux, I've got some news for you, dear.
Better be
Okay,
good.
are we just going to skip that conversation that they
There's
were
a girl
having?
here who's interested in you. Now let's go have some girl talk.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What?
It's true. The tavern, I mean, the innkeeper told me that there's a girl here who's interested in you.
Elvish, get your ass over here. We're talking girls.
Like, I kind of slide over to them.
Okay,
I'm like, did somebody get a wingman?
We're gonna be talking girls.
Okay, Loyal sits down.
I point out the girl and I tell Lux, that girl, the one with the blonde hair, and she's really pretty.
Lux, you actually remember her. She was the girl that you were talking to when you were gathering information about the town when you first arrived.
Oh yeah! Wait, hold on a minute. We know
She's really interested in you.
that was a different girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
you've heard with a lot of barmaids.
I've heard with a lot of I was like, oh, wasn't she married to the bartender? I was like, hold on a minute, that was a different one. No.
All right, hold on.
Too many barmaids to count.
I'll get her name for you now, okay?
No, you're grand.
I like how we've just completely skipped the conversation.
Yeah,
there.
no. Loyal will continue.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
Loyal will continue the conversation.
Oh, what do I get?
I let go of Lux and I go over to Loyal.
How much time has passed? I don't even know how many drinks I'm in. Take the accent of drunkenness.
Okay. Right. Let's see here now. You're from the point of when we left to when we got back. It's been about at most 30 minutes. So depending on how many drinks would Gregor have gone through.
I'm probably starting my second.
Okay, so
I'm having my second cup of tea then.
Fourth. You know, a third.
Okay, roll a con check. Sorry, no, con save for each drink you would have had over those minutes.
Me?
No, Gregor.
Okay.
Shit, where's the document that you sent me about the rules that I liked for drinking?
It's in my drive.
Yeah, I'll get it now. Please do the rolls.
If you can't find it, it's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, roll me the con saves, please. shared with me. Blue co. Where? There we go. 5e. It would be in your homebrew, wouldn't it?
It would be in my specific folder. It doesn't matter. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Well, you would have to make. How many saves did you make? I asked
One
you
per
to.
and I'm starting the third. So.
Oh god, yeah, you actually went grand. Okay, so yeah, you drink your roll your third when you finished it.
I'll just preemptively.
Yeah. There we go. I opened up the thing. Let's see. These are cases by one for every regular drink. Okay. Let's see. What you want? No. Okay. Yeah, you're grand. You're holding your liquor. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Wait. Back to Sildar's question. Yes, we met Gregor and Lunar on our travels.
Hey, so
Well done.
who are you then?
Well done. I'm glad to see that you actually are safe. You've been gone quite a while. Now I've been hearing some rumors also about a dragon.
Okay, go back now. Skipped. GG.
Well, I would recommend that with your now quite impressive size of a group, that you try and deal with it. You know, do a service.
A dragon?
Yes, from what I've gathered, it's a green one. It's been lingering around Thunder Tree.
Oh, that one. Yeah, somebody else earlier they mentioned it.
Yeah, it's very close to Neverwinter. Now, I could contact the Lord of the Lions about getting a good old fashioned mercenary group together, but I feel like you guys will be up for the task. And you are.
What about that mayor?
Sorry.
Oh, what about that mayor?
Well.
Just first.
Well, I don't know if there's any evidence in the Red Brands, but you could always confront him now that the Red Brands are gone. See if he will admit it now that he thinks he's safe or something.
I don't know what's going on, but from what I hear from y'all, it doesn't seem like he was with them. But perhaps he was paid or something.
Well, it's worth looking into.
Right.
I suggest you either intimidate him or just be nice, and maybe he'll let the beans spill.
Well, I think our group tends to err towards the intimidation type, and I kind of tap my axe. But it doesn't hurt to try being nice first. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vote for talking first.
There's always good guard, bad guard.
Raise an eyebrow.
Well, anyway, I'm still looking for a bloody friend of mine, a wizard, human, and he begins to describe you as a human, which
What was your name again?
My name is Sildar Hallwinter.
Right.
Everyone who's involved in this conversation, the description that he's given now is eerily familiar. And Gregor, he has realised this was in fact the man that he has killed not too long ago inside the red.
Oh God!
He was the wizard.
I go.
I look at my face and I'm like, oh dear God.
At this point, I actually rolled, and Sildar has not at this point noticed the staff.
Oh yeah, I tuck it further behind my back, and I just kind of give him a curious look and say, "A friend of yours, eh? What kind of friend?"
Well, he was a member of the Lord's Alliance. He was sent here to investigate the possible sightings of a dragon and some cultists, but he never reported. So
Great.
I
When
decided.
did you hear from him last?
We heard from him about a month ago.
Is it possible he got swept in with these red brands? That seemed like something he'd do.
No, he's an honourable man, like any other member of the Lord's Alliance.
You sure? What if I told you I saw him around while we were poking around in the hideout?
Then he must have been. Then he must have infiltrated them to try and take them down.
Oh, from behind me. I pull from behind me the staff and I hand it to him. Well, I don't think he was. I'm pretty sure he was swept in by their deeds.
But this is his staff. You mean he betrayed his mission?
I believe so.
In fact, he was described as their leader.
It's true.
At which
I'm
point,
very sorry.
you see a look of sheer sorrow come across Sildar's face.
I pat him on the shoulder. Terribly sorry for your loss.
We were adventurers. We both served in the Neverwinter military before joining the Lord's Alliance.
Well, it's often the ones you least expect, isn't it?
Oh, that's so bad. Oh my god. It's so sad.
Well, if you excuse me, technically my task here is done, I suppose. I should head back to Neverwinter. Please, do Neverwinter and phandalin and Faerun a deep and the Sword Coast a deep service by looking into the dragon. And when he finishes his mug, slams it on the ground, and he begins leaving.
Does he take the staff?
He doesn't.
Right, well, I take it.
I knew you would do that, Blue.
Okay. He leaves. Blue, do you intend to keep it for yourself?
I mean, nobody else has wanted it, so for now, yeah.
Oh, I don't need it.
I have no idea what it does. So whatever, you know.
Okay. Since it's in your inventory, mark down Staff of Protection.
Neat.
Yeah.
So, Greg, are you going to use it for a walking stick?
Who knows? Technically, I could use mats for that.
Wait, sorry. Sorry, my mic was on mute. Were you? Do you want the stuff or? Like.
Out of as a DM or as a player, I would actually recommend you give it to someone who probably has low AC. Like, again, it could be very useful in Lux's hands since she's a sorcerer.
Plus, I want to get rid of my quarterstaff because it's
also Gregor's no idea what it does, so or even what it is.
Oh yeah, until he meditates to it, he technically does not know it's magical.
Yeah. So another half an hour, and he might know. So
yeah, no.
Let's kind of contemplate this thing while we've been drinking. So
actually, yeah, it's been half an hour.
We can discuss this another time.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, though, you have to be specifically meditating on the object. So, so since he's been drinking, he hasn't actually attuned to it.
Yeah.
Okay. With that conversation out of the way, 5 hours roll by. Look, all right. Who's doing what in the 5 hours before Hellion walks in?
I'm talking with Loyal, I guess.
Okay, Loyal is talking to you as well as Gregor, because again, we're all sat at the same table. Okay, Lux, what are you doing?
I've been helping Lux just for
Okay. Okay, Dale, how many drinks would you have had? Actually, no. I have a DC in mind, so after this, after all this, I'll just have one roll because, like, again, it's several hours now. Okay, so yeah, you're still drinking mead, right? And okay, so look, Jessica, the barmaid is putty in your hands.
Pardon?
She's putty
She's
in your
putty
hand.
in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I am flirting heavily.
Okay.
I'm over. I'm not even with you with your table anymore. I'm over on a different table,
Yeah.
and she's on my lap when we're talking.
Yeah.
Aww.
Okay. Okay. After the 5 hours, people who are drinking, roll me a con. And that includes Loyal. So who knows? She's
I'm
might
drinking, so does that count?
no. Only alcohol. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if Loyal will get drunk.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Loyal is
Oh,
Gregor!
Pretty far.
Goddamn Gregor!
Well, it's poison technically, so I have advantage. So yay.
Oh, you're just. Yeah.
Although it doesn't matter because the first die was 16. So
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, that's rolled an advantage. But yeah, either way, you're grand. Mark, is your character drinking?
My character has been acting wingman to Lux this entire time.
So he hasn't been drinking alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, not drinking. Keep my head clear. Stay in the game.
Okay. Dale, roll a con. You're drunk.
so very drunk.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh yeah. I have to also roll for Montego because we all know. Yeah,
Oh no! We know.
Yeah.
He's
see the group alcoholic.
He rolled a 5.
Rip.
Lightweight.
I'm not sure about Glenn's
He is
character.
smashed.
Yeah, I don't know about Glenn's character, so we'll just say he's just a car. So we'll say he's.
By the way, how are you going to adapt the standard rules as written for a group for a multitude check? Like how you compensate for the drunk levels?
drunk levels.
Well,
Well,
that's it's in there.
all right. Well, right now it's over the. I raised the DC. You're the only one that passed.
Yeah, I got that. I was just wondering, like, depending on how badly each person fails, there's,
Oh no,
it
it's
was
not.
probably
It's,
a certain number of levels.
no. This is not a group check. It's not like
I know.
Rolling Stone.
I'm just wondering because it's normally one per drink to help to indicate the levels.
Okay. Well, either way, everyone is okay. Elsis is drunk. Will is very drunk. Sorry, I said my other profile name. Loyal is very drunk, and Montego smashed. The DC was 20.
So Laura is drunk and yet he's still talking to me.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and Loyal drops his very serious, very controlled demeanor, and he actually begins flirting. Gregor, you after spending a lot.
Nara starts blushing and tries to keep things under control, but yeah.
Gregor, as someone who actually, even for not being in part of the group for long, you travelled a lot with Loyal. You tend to have sticks with each other. So you find this very, interesting, I would imagine.
Interesting could most certainly be a word to use for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just while he's flirting, Lux is woohooing from like across the bar, and she's encouraging Elvish to go over and wingman him instead because she thinks she's sorted. She's pretty sorted.
How into this does Luna seem?
Well, she's interested in Loyal, but she never thought she'd be dealing with a drunk Loyal. So trying to keep things under control, but I feel like like, like he's failing because he's so drunk.
So I will lean to your character, Will, Jason,
Oh, sorry.
and
I was waiting for everyone to be done, like, with their descriptions, because I have...
and he will whisper to Mr. Tiefling Man, "Hey, you might want to be a bit careful."
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying you're a bit. Let's just say that it's a little bit getting to you.
Nah. I'm an agent. I'm always serious. I have everything under control.
An agent of what?
Oh yeah, I forgot I would tell you. Oh, come here, Gregor. Come here.
I'm already leaned in, so.
Loyal puts again. You never seen Loyal like.
Just smashed.
Yeah. And out of my curiosity, I start leaning in. It's like, what?
Hold on. Lux and
Do I see this?
yes, that's what I was going to say. You guys see Loyal act completely. He's completely drops the serious demeanor. All right. He puts another.
Okay, well, I want to cut in and stop talking about the family.
Oh yeah, you can. You can just dive in and put a hand over his
Look, it looks like.
Yeah. I'm just like, with the family thing, it's really like, it'll be really simple more if you let you guys know about it. Like, it's very, very complicated.
Wait.
It's a great group.
Lux is a little preoccupied, but she's keeping an open ear. For...
I like
Well,
you.
whatever seems to be
I
a
like
secret.
you. I like you, Gregor. And Loyal. And Loyal is now slapping your chest. You're a very good person. You're not like Elvish. You're not like the Ben guy. You take things seriously. I like that. You're trustworthy. Don't get me wrong. Don't take anything like that serious though, El. I like you too. You're serious when shit matters, you know.
Is he?
I don't have to eyebrow at this point.
I'm so
Hey,
glad. I'm so glad we were all chosen by the goddess. You know.
What time is it?
It's actually about an hour after sunset.
Right, so I get up, putting mug down. I say, well, let's get you a room then, shall we?
Yeah, I'll help you out, Gregor. I'll help you.
Getting a bit late then.
We own an orchard, the Battle Orchard, as Elvish likes to call it.
Battle Orchard.
Alright. I'm not sure what makes it better already, but alright.
As you guys are leaving, Halia is walking in.
Well, I got Elvish's arm. I mean, I got Loyal's arm on my shoulder. I'm
Actually-
assuming he's on the other with Gregor holding him.
I was actually not going to head there because I don't know where this place is in character.
Loyal's,
so I'm like,
Loyal's going
well-
to drunkenly direct you.
Well, perhaps we just put you in a room for now. How far away is this place?
Oh, it's just outside of the tavern. Just up the road and then you turn left.
I don't know. Should I be doing this, Gregor?
Elle, would you mind?
Mark.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
So do you help then bring Drunken Loyal to the Battle Orchard?
Yes.
Okay. As you are leaving, you see Halia walk in.
Actually, I was asking him to take him.
Oh,
Here's
sorry guys, I'm gonna have to let you guys handle this one.
Okay. So Elvis just completely abandons his. So yeah, it's only Gregor and Lunar.
Yeah.
If you want,
I forget. Have I ever been to the Battle Orchard? I forget.
you haven't been.
I haven't, or I have, because I'm curious.
You have
No,
not.
Thank you.
If nobody else is, then I'm
Again, you can just
Yes,
bring him
we'll
up.
do
You
that.
can just arrange for him to go upstairs. It's up to you if you're going to trust his directions while he's drunk, or you're just going to.
Kind of like not asking him at this point, but basically talk with the bartender and be like, hey, let's just put this guy in the room if you don't mind. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him upstairs.
All right. We can take him upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping, yeah, Gregor, this is gonna be
Okay.
quite a night.
I fought this dwarf, 4'4" I think, or something, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, fireman lifts this full-grown tiefling and just carries him up the stairs.
And his tail. Right, what do you mean by fireman carry? I forget what that looks like. Is it,
So
over the
basically,
shoulder?
draped over the shoulder.
Which
These,
my tail's then hitting you in the face.
if it moves around like that, then yeah.
Yeah, he's completely. No, again, he's not as smashed as Montego, who is now.
Plaster.
Yeah, right now.
How much
As an
nonsense he's talking, I might take care of that too.
Again, Diego may not agree with this, but I think he would. He's now basically has his sword in hand on a table, shouting out how he will get his revenge.
That sounds like him. That sounds like him.
Yeah.
Not like him. Whether you do it
That's
publicly,
that's
I'm
what
not
I heard.
entirely sure, but
Okay, that's as much as I can imagine Diego doing if his character was that drunk.
I
with
was
the
gonna
other hand, taking Loyal up, by the way. With the other hand, I'll just grab his tail.
Okay. His
I put
wings-
it in the room, and then I can
I shut over them. I have like an arm around like Elliot, and I'm just like, watch out for those wings too. He's got some power in them.
Can't understand. What?
Yeah, I couldn't understand that. Loyal's wings is also now. He's like, I can get myself up. I can fly. Yeah, begins trying to.
Loyal, don't try.
He can get himself up. He
Uh,
must be very gifted to see that drunk.
Brilliant. Okay. Then after that, I also attempt to convince Montego to as well.
He just goes with you. I don't know how they would treat that situation, but yeah, I'll have him just go with you.
Here.
Okay.
And looks calls across the room. Are you guys all going back to the orchard?
I don't remember. I don't know where it is.
Oh yeah.
Well, too late. We already got him in a room. So, yeah.
I'd rather keep celebrating, to be honest.
Will you be
Do that.
Will you be staying with them or?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, you keep an eye on him.
I'm in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Gregor, do you leave Lunar alone with Loyal?
Yeah, I don't want to know what business they're going to get into.
Okay. You get Montego saved to bed. Now, with his level of drunk, he goes complete. As soon as he hits the bed or the floor, he's gone. He's unconscious.
He's out. He's out cold.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. We're all going to just go on to the next day. But first, Mark, Hallie invites you to her house, and Lux, the barmaid, invites you to hers.
Lux offers to rent to get out a room in the tavern if she likes.
She agrees. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's that done.
Mark, your character seems like the type of guy who wants to show off his home.
No, to be honest,
Plus,
I'm gonna go for one.
no one's going to the Battle Orchard, so you know.
So yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
Alright,
now
see you
do-
guys next week then.
That's why I'm just doing a time skip. We still have another hour, so I'm just going to do a time skip now into the morning. So, okay. So, look, you spend the night with the barmaid.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Mark, do you spend the night with Helia?
Yes, I do.
You even have to ask that.
You spend it secondary.
Mark, roll me a d20.
Oh wait, what is Gregor doing?
Okay.
Sleeping?
Poor
Okay,
Greg.
Okay then. Okay, so you wake up next to Halia. Look, you wake up next to your lady friend. Everyone wakes up in their respective places of sleep.
I wake up at the crack of dawn and do stretches.
Okay.
I finished my meditations on my own.
Yeah, you're fully healed, by the way, now.
Oh, fucking thank God. What's... Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank God.
Everybody benefits from long rest.
Okay. Now. Right. So, where does everyone go now?
I go downstairs to breakfast, or after I make sure that Loyal is okay.
He's
Lux
hungover.
meets you down there, with the barmaid, and we talk for the morning
Oh yeah.
until he doesn't.
I go down after stretching. I go down for breakfast and also a morning ale.
Loyal is completely hung over, and he's just he does not remember what happened the previous night.
I just smile at him.
I tell him that
Had a
you
fun night, Dave.
hit on me. You know that?
What?
Yeah, you were totally drunk, but yeah, you were very good with flirting.
Oh yeah, we
You
stairs.
swear. All right, Gregor. Everyone who's at the table, you swear Loyal went redder.
Well, I already started red because it happened to me too, that you were flirting with me.
Again, he goes.
It was quite sweet, actually. You
He goes.
said I had the most bluest eyes in the world.
He goes even redder, and he goes, excuse me a sec, I need to do something. And he rushes off.
See, the thing is, I kind of imagine Loyal, the first time he gets drunk, he goes way overboard and ends up going, "Let me show you my tits." just from his character sober, he just seems like the type of guy who will go absolutely insane when he's drunk.
I know, but I'm just trying to make sure that that's not too embarrassing. And then I'm saying it's out of character.
Plus,
Okay.
it probably isn't the first time Loyal's ever gotten drunk. So.
Well, like proper smashed like that.
Right.
Proper.
In fact,
all right,
if I remember correctly, I know this isn't because this isn't the first time we've had this conversation either.
Loyal,
I remember.
Again, Loyal grew up around. Again, he generally avoids drink, but he does drink. Again, he grew up within an organized crime thing. It's
Okay, then not like the first time he's drank, but like he just seems like the type of guy who, whenever he does get drunk, it just goes way overboard in that type of situation.
He's that guy.
Yeah, as I said, he failed. He got very drunk. He did get very drunk. Again, I had several thresholds of level of drunk, and Montego got the bare bottom. So I was 4 away from getting to. So I was about a little bit higher, getting to completely smashed.
Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't like at the level of "let me show you my tits."
No,
You weren't that.
No. He was at the drunk level of I don't know.
He was one level above smashed. Okay. All right. Anyway, he rushes off.
Lux beckons Lunar to just like to come over and sit next to her.
I do.
Dude, what is going on?
I don't know. I don't know what this feeling is.
Dude.
It feels like butterflies inside me, and I never even knew what that was. Remember, my character was
Look,
my character's backstory. She grew up around rangers, and well, we mostly just focused on work. So
Lux like puts
Never
like
had time to feel those girly feelings.
Lux puts a finger to her lips to like make her stop talking.
Nice.
Just
Someone's got a crush. Someone's got a crush.
What's a crush?
Oh, it's where you feel
Emily, sorry,
a
hold
deep
on.
affection.
Hold on, Emily. Your character did grow up a very serious, structured life, but you have general common knowledge still.
Yeah, like your character isn't that stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
No,
stupid.
just
I would
that-
say sheltered.
I mean, she wouldn't have like any knowledge about like what this feeling was for the first time until like this one, I think.
Yeah,
Well, like her teenage years still happened. You still like, no matter who you're around.
But like when you've grown up alone, like you kind of don't get that. Plus, like sometimes people's romantic interests they develop later. Like some people don't have them in their teens, but they have them.
no, but I'm only saying she knows what the term crush means.
Okay.
That's what my point is.
Alright.
Okay.
It's
No, I mean, no, I don't. No way. No.
You just have
Tries to like.
all right. Like Lux just kind of like puts a hand on her shoulder, and is like, "I have lived 264 years."
What?
Yeah, I'm 264.
I mean, still look great.
I've had plenty of crushes. Like they're completely natural. You're gonna have them. Sometimes they stay. Sometimes they fade away.
At which point the barmaid.
You and Loyal have been very close.
At which point the barmaid in your lap coughs.
and as soon after I kissed her on the cheek.
Lunar is just going completely red and doesn't know what to say. And
She basically asks, "Is she another passing crush?"
Oh.
Do you want? Do you want to be? Different women have different wants.
Oh.
Some people want to be a passing crush, and some women want something more.
She then goes.
Lunar gets up and just walks outside to go pour water on her face.
She now then goes completely crush. She blushes bright red, and she goes, "I have work," and then she begins rushing off.
I'll take it. I'll take it as the latter.
So you pretty much sort of again.
Got rejected, basically.
Yeah, no, not really, not rejected. Again, the barmaid is young, so
Yeah.
basically you pushed for the topic that she may not been ready for.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right.
But she screams after her, "I'll send you ravens on my adventures!"
Okay. All right. Jumping now to Elvish. All right. So you wake up next to Halia in her home.
Nice.
That's all he has to say. Go back. I can fully
Like,
imagine.
air computer off the like, clothes everywhere. Nice.
Yeah, considering how often you were like, nice.
Oh my god, Mark, I can imagine you throughout the entire night, your character's going, nice. Just one song.
Exhausted. I'm down a glass of water.
Like, no, as soon as you started, you just like, you started the word nice and you didn't finish it throughout the entire night. You just finish it as it cuts to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it cuts me out in the middle of like, nice.
She makes all right. You see that she gets up and she's quick to make a breakfast meal. She goes, "Well, you have
Also, nice.
you have duties to attend to, I imagine, as a adventurer, and I have my own. I hope you come back. I hope you're not too away from Phandalin long."
You make more than certain of that, not like with my eyebrows suggestively.
Okay. Well, get going, because the sooner you get those adventures done, the sooner you're back. And then we're now cutting back now. Sorry, we're now going to cut to Wong. You're still at the orchard. You had your meditation and your sleep.
I'm going to start meditating again because I can't go into the orchard and I don't know where everyone is.
The door actually was unlocked.
Yeah, we didn't lock the door when we left.
One question. Why the fuck would the entire group leave the orchard, especially Loyal, and go, oh, let's lock the door? Why didn't no one decide to lock the door?
Really good point.
Of all the people who would want to lock the door would be
we were
Loyal.
actually in a very much of a rush to deal with the zombies after we were tasked to take care of them.
Man, I've been in a rush to go to work. I still remember to lock my door. So don't give me that excuse, boy.
Same.
Of all the people to
Trust is adults in this game. Be honest.
Loyal is.
of all the people, Loyal would be like, oh, okay, let's lock the door before we leave. It only takes half a second.
Also, this is besides from the Red Brands, it's a quiet little town.
Still, like, the Red Brands were still around, weren't they? You guys were sort of...
They had Red Brands, they had zombies, they had orcs. What a corrupt mayor.
Okay.
Is it really that quiet of a town?
Hold on. Only one of those things was actually in the town.
Yeah, but things were close enough.
To be fair though, you guys hadn't dealt with the Red Brands yet, and you guys just left the doors unlocked. I'm gonna walk in the place.
The thing is, though, we were actually planning on going back very shortly.
But we were like, I actually remember, saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna head back here, and then we're gonna go off and venture." It's like, nah, but we'll just go ahead.
But no, but the thing was, then we got this statue, which then led us to Neverwinter.
So, I leave my house.
Statue, I still got it.
And I live in a quiet area. I leave my house for 10 minutes. I lock my door.
Yeah, but you see, it just depends on where you are. If you live in Canada, they don't lock their doors. So
yeah, they do. I have a cousin living in Canada, and
it's like half and half. Because I heard a lot of Canadians say that too, that they don't lock their door, depending on where they are.
Yeah,
I have family members
married to a Canadian. They lock their doors.
I have family members in Blanche and Talit who don't lock their doors.
Yeah, but to be fair, Blanche can they afford it?
What, bitch? What you say about Blanche?
Can they afford it?
But anyway, point is, the door was actually unlocked.
Plus, they're not going to
walk in and everything's gone.
Even the floorboards.
Yeah, the walls are gone too. Like everything.
Just the door and the door frames left.
That is quite possible. But the thing is, you never approached the building.
Well, I'm in the gardens right outside the building, so I'd assume I did.
Do you walk to the door?
Yeah, I walk to the door, see if it's unlocked.
It's open.
I walk inside, and I see absolutely nothing. The place has been ransacked.
You are correct.
I was right.
Again, I was not arguing whether or not anything didn't happen. I only argued the fact that we did not actually lock the door.
I'd say to myself, bloody fools, I bet they left Elvish to lock up when he forgot.
It's funny because they did.
You see written in blood on the wall, no heroes.
Do they have the in there too?
No.
That'd be really funny. Aww.
I look around to see if anything was left or if it's just an empty room.
It's not empty, it's just that shit has been tossed all about.
Okay, I look around the shit, try and put it back together. Try to fix it up for when everyone gets back.
Right.
I leave the blood right in there now so they can see that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Alright. So Mark, with being encouraged to go out and finish your adventures, what do you do? Mark.
Cough, cough.
Sorry? What did I say? It went silent there for like ages.
Okay. After being encouraged to go finish your adventures, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna meet up with everybody back at the inn, I think.
Okay. As you arrive at the center of town, you see Loyal at the Shrine of Luck. And he's a little defrazzled.
Good night, right? Am I right? Yeah, yeah.
What?
Good night.
Apparently not. Well, depends on who you ask. I'm guessing you.
My night was fantastic.
I'm guessing you're returning from Halia's place.
Yeah, right. I am, sir.
Right. Well, we should find everyone and maybe go after that dragon.
Okay, well, I'm going to find the rest of and I also order a large glass of water.
Okay.
Is it from the most expensive cup?
All right. All right. So you walk into the tavern and you see everyone except for Wong. Oh, and Lunar.
Did he
Plus,
see Wong last night?
What?
Did he go wandering?
Well, I don't know what happened. Last time we saw him, he was on the roof of this place. Ugh.
I guess we should probably I should go up there and check and see if he's still there.
Yeah, you do that.
Lunar walks back in with her face wet. I feel much better.
I don't understand. How does that help?
Ask, okay? It helps me.
All right.
Well, while Elvish goes looking for Wong, we should talk about what we should do next. Sildar mentioned a dragon. Do you guys think we
There are a couple of...
Can anyone here, look brings it out to the table. Can anyone here communicate with dragons?
Well, do you count speaking Draconic?
I don't know. Does the dragon speak Draconic?
It's a dragon.
Yeah. I can. I speak Draconic.
But can this dragon speak Draconic?
I don't know.
If it's a dragon, I assume it could.
Yes.
Well then, I'd say we give it our best shot.
Well,
Now, wait a minute. Didn't they say it was a green one?
yes. And aren't those?
Aren't those supposed to be bad or something?
Yeah. And remember, didn't the bartender say this dragon wiped out his old village?
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Something about that.
So yeah, we're being at,
Street
when
or something.
when I meant deal, I meant as in get rid of.
That's what I thought, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was obvious. But luckily, it's not a red dragon, so Lux, you can have as much fire as you want.
Woohoo!
Hey, let's yay!
So, are we all in agreement to head to this thunder tree?
Absolutely.
Yep.
I suppose. What else was there to
Oh,
get
we
off?
haven't met up with one yet.
You went outside. You see that he's not on the roof. Roll an investigation.
Yeah.
We all do, or
No, only
just Mark?
Mark, because he's the one looking for Wong.
Grant?
To be fair, no other character in this seems to give a shit.
Because our characters don't know you yet.
No.
Well, they've known me relatively long enough to be like, hey, where'd that guy that we just met go? He seems nice. To be fair, everyone's like, no, fuck him.
All right, 50. All right,
Still high opinion of yourself.
My
eh?
guy does not warm up to you, at least with a couple of days.
neither has
But-
Loyal.
So,
Uh,
ask Mark. It took for his character a couple of days too.
Okay,
I'm still not there yet.
okay.
Yeah, that's true.
With a 15,
All because of a cup of water.
with a result of 15, you find it takes you about, let's say, about with this town size, about 30 minutes before you finally decide to check the orchard, which you see that the door is open.
I'm like, cool. Place must be just right up. Yeah.
Okay, you go inside.
I
and
walk
you,
in.
yeah, all right, you go inside and you see the writing in blood.
That's really poor penmanship.
And you see Wong tidying up.
One, did you face all our walls out of spite because nobody likes you?
I say to Elvis, fuck off. I've been here meditating all night outside because I thought the place was locked up. But turns out one of you guys decided to not lock it up. Like a fool.
Yeah, we'll do
I
that.
wonder who that could have been. Could it have been... I suspect it was you in charge of locking up when you guys were leaving. But yeah, your place was broken into apparently while you were gone. I'm just trying to fix it up. I'm leaving the writing there though so all of you can see it. Try to figure out who
That's
did it.
cool. Appreciate that. And, this is my uncle Anita's, so...
Okay, can someone tell me what you
Stuff.
said?
He said this was his uncle's house, so to relax. Basically. Am I
That's
right?
a red flag.
Oh, okay, because I can't hear him at all.
I speak fluent static.
I thought you spoke lag, but it's also good to know.
Well, like, even without the lag, I can't understand them. But, like, you know.
Okay.
I don't
This is
understand.
terrible internet connection. I'm sorry.
All right.
Stop bumming off McDonald's. Fuck's sake, man.
You know what? I shouldn't have noticed that it wasn't doing it earlier because that's probably why it's doing it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you are now reunited. What do you do?
I suggest that we maybe tell the rest of your group that you guys are broken into.
I tell Brian about the dragon.
Ooh, you met a dragon.
No.
There is a dragon.
Yeah,
There is a dragon. Okay.
yeah. That we may be fighting.
Oh, we're gonna fight a dragon. Sounds fun and interesting. Damn you! Did you start us into a fight again? I fully expected this.
Do you guys tell us about the battle orchard that's been like ransacked?
No. When I say reunited, I mean as in Wong and Elvish.
Yeah, it's obviously.
Never mind. Sorry.
Anyway,
I must have missed that part. Jeez, I'm sorry.
let's go. We're all the tavern.
Well, in all fairness, I only said reunited. I didn't specify who.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you
Come to the tavern.
both head to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay, now the entire group is reunited.
Wait, are we getting like heckled because of me?
Yes, pretty much.
Does anyone throw anything at us?
With Mark there, with Elvish there, no.
But with me there, do they try and throw?
I throw pebbles out the entire way down.
They don't do anything because, again, Elvish is there. They're shooting you. They're shooting you daggers with their eyes, though.
I give them a curtly smile and a nod.
Okay.
I throw small pebbles at the back of his head.
Just because I know it will annoy them more if I
As-
just smile and nod.
As you arrive at the tavern, you see now Elvish. You recognize this man as the mayor. You for Wong. You see a fat short man sort of run up. He looks to be exhausted as he does so. You fucking, what have you done? What's that?
We saved
I asked if the man is alright.
What? I asked you not to meddle with the red brands.
See?
Yeah, we don't.
I say to him, well, I was trying to keep
told
him alive so we could question him at least.
No, I want you to do nothing with them. Oh God, you fucking fools!
I said to him, maybe you should just sit down, calm your breath, then you can explain everything to us, because right now you're not making much sense.
Maybe he is.
I'm gonna be
He
killed.
told you. He told us not to mess with them, but we did it anyways.
But no, I mean you're still inside the tavern.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be bloody killed now.
I say to the fat man, do not worry, I will not let that happen. I'll use all my power that I have to keep you alive. Make sure no harm befalls you.
Fatlock,
You're so
that,
good at that so far.
Fatlock, that's gonna do me with the goddamn black spider.
Who is this black spider?
The person that was in charge of the red brands.
Oh, I believe, as far as I have been told by Elvish, he may be dead.
No, what you would the black spider is not here in the city. Sorry, in the town.
Oh, okay.
But as soon as they find out what you guys did, I'm gonna get in fucking trouble. Oh, how could I? Oh, God. I had to get out of here. And I had to get out of here with the money. And he begins running off as fast as his little feet can carry him.
I say to him, fare thee well, maybe have a healthy diet, because you seem very out of breath at the 5 feet run that you had.
Actually, it's about 5 minutes. It's less. It would be actually, yeah, a run. Hold on, I need to check the map again for the measure thing at the bottom map. Let's see, that's 20, 50, 100. It's about 200 feet from the mayor's office to the.
Yeah, it'd be like it'll
so
be
he-
just a minute.
So he ran from the door. Like, did he not walk a bit and then like see us, or
No,
did he
no.
run
He
on?
ran.
Okay, fair fucks to him. He ran all the way from the door. Apparently, he knew exactly where we were. Fair fuck to him.
All right. Okay, so you are now left alone in the middle of outside the tavern. What did you do?
It's up to Elvis because I'm not I'm not really allowed in there, am I?
If the innkeeper sees you, no.
I walk in. I don't care to see if he follows me or not.
Okay.
I follow him anyway. Because I'm guessing as long as I'm with him, I'm fine.
The blue dragonborn contradicts that. You. Ow!
I say no. I'm here to meet with my allies.
Then I'm sorry, Lunar Guard, but please have your meeting outside. I don't want that piece of shit in my inn.
You heard the man. Wait outside.
I say,
That's understandable. He does suck.
wow, you're a fucking arsehole, Mark. Fair enough.
I can't what I have.
Loyal stands Ogo as well. If we have to talk as a group, so we all should. That means he needs to be included, especially if he plans to travel with us a bit longer.
Especially
Alright,
since
I'll
I have
just
some news for you about your Apple order.
What about it?
And there was something I wanted to talk to you about actually.
All right.
Well, let's have all this discussions outside.
Privately.
Oh, were you talking to my character in private? So you want to talk to my character in private? Okay.
As
right.
we're walking out, I shoot the blue dragonborn. Like I stick up my tongue at him.
And you see,
Like just as we're about to exit.
you see
XP.
all right. You see a bit of electricity come out with the dragonborn's mouth.
Does he shoot it at us? Or
Nope.
like, what?
Nope. He's reminding you.
At which point I give him a small grin and a curtly nod.
Okay. For the enemy, well, again, he's only defeated one enemy here. That's. Oh wow.
We've had one fight the entire fucking game. There's no XP.
Yeah, hold on, I'll just say about because that one enemy is not much XP, so I'm just going to see if is there any special XP there. Oh yeah, there was. There's special XP that I'm supposed to reward.
You're ending it now.
Hold on.
Oh, it's not an hour.
Oh no, we were all outside now. Hold on. Okay. If the pirate defeats the... Where's the wizard's office? There we go. Okay. Oh, wow. So, yeah, there's actually no real actual special XP for this guy. Double XP. Damn it. There was if we didn't kill him. Okay. Alright, how many is in our group? Because the knight did not participate actually in the thing, he does not get counted. Because that's the way it recommends doing NPC party members. If they do not contribute much to the fight, don't count them.
I see 8 people.
8 people?
The book, the regular books contradict that, but that specifically says to do it that way. Then that works.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Montego and.
I see 8 people logged in. I don't. How many else are not here?
We're missing 2 people. Xander, sorry, my friend Glenn who plays the gunslinger, and Diego who plays the fencer. Whose characters will be remaining behind. Actually, no, they probably won't be remain behind due to the fact. Actually, I'll say they remain behind, and then if they do decide to join, if they do manage to join us next session, then their characters simply catch up if we're leaving the town.
Out of character, I know it takes about a day to get there, so we'll probably have to take a rest anyway.
Yeah. Okay. 200 divided by 10 people. No, that can't be right. I'm counting the character sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's 9. Okay, I knew there wasn't 10. I was thinking of Precious. Okay, 22 XP. I should have given that guy bodyguards. I thought, no, fair. I did expand the number of red brands, but I should have given that guy specifically guards.
To be fair, he got killed in 2 hits. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some boss fight dies in the first.
We actually went on multiple adventures before this low level. This was technically a low level quest compared to what we were doing.
I feel like I'm in WoW and I forgot to do something in one zone, and I'm 3 zones over. And I go back and I'm like, I one-shot the thing, and I'm like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, it's...
And then out that the quest turned gray, so I get no XP for it.
No. In terms of Old Republic, this quest was yellow. Or no, sorry, green. 22 XP for everyone.
Yay.
Wow, fun.
Since you're doing XP, I assume we're ending today then?
No, because you brought it up, that's why I'm doing it.
Okay. I did not.
Because I'm...
Okay, when I said XP, I was making a... So he stuck his tongue out, so I was verbally saying the emoji.
Oh.
Call XP.
God damn it. Oh. Alright. Okay. So, he's rolling out outside the tavern. God damn it, Blue. Alright.
It's funny, I wondered if anybody would get what I meant. Apparently not, no.
Okay. So we're... Elvish, did you inform him about the dragon?
Yeah, I mentioned there was a dragon. I'll be honest, I wasn't listening that much, so other than like the fact that it's just a dragon.
Well, we're planning on...
I'll leave stickers up to you guys.
My character still needs to talk to you.
Yeah. Lord knows this, and he'll have that. He will separate from at some point. It's just he feels like this is more important at the moment. Well, let's head off then. Do what you need to do to prepare, and then we'll meet outside the village within the next half hour.
Wait, so we're not going to even check in on the apple orchard, even though it's just been broken in and it's your base?
Well,
it shows you how much we care about it.
Well, it's also the fact that before we ran into you, several days before, we actually laid claim to a castle.
Oh yeah.
I say to them, yes, but still, I would still have been concerned about the break-in in one of my own locations.
Was there anything valuable in that?
Well, we didn't leave anything valuable there. No, there was an empty chest, but that was about it.
I then say, well, if one place was broken into, who's to say that your castle was not broken into, unless you have a multitude of guards? Which
Well, we
knowing
did
your
that
group,
place as well, so.
Yeah, it's actually a ruin at the moment. We have to rebuild it.
Yeah, in order to do that, we need money.
does it not even concern you that there's someone out to get you?
Well, we took out. There's two people. There's two groups that were out to get us, and we just eliminated one.
Who's
Yeah.
the other?
Do you know?
Gregor, you know
that
this.
dealt?
Gregor, you know this from what you would have been told by Darren. That there's another faction called the Dusk Guard that are the enemies of the Lunar Guard.
All right.
Except now both groups are now protected in the public eye, so they can't really openly. So basically, we can't openly engage them, but they can't openly engage us.
So what he's saying sounds like the form of open engagement that they would not participate in.
I mean, as in they won't attack us, directly. They'll probably end up, possibly hiring other people. Anyway, so yeah, everyone make your preparations. You know where the local stores are, right? Or do you? I remember.
I've never been to this town until yesterday.
Oh, I'll show you around then. Also, you said you wanted to have a conversation with me.
Yeah, the innkeeper said something about the mayor being weird and whatnot.
Oh,
Was
okay.
what
with
we
you
all
guys.
did that. Do something about that
I'll
while
bring
we were here.
All right, then let's get going then. And also, I imagine Lunar, you need new arrows anyway.
Yeah,
All right,
and I need to bring Precious for a
We'll,
walk.
if I remember correctly, the mayor's house is across the road from the weapon shop.
Ooh!
Is anybody else going with the mayor's then?
I'll go to the mayor's. He seems like the only one who might actually
You there?
accept me.
Okay,
Because
so
less of
is anyone else going to the mayor's office?
Depends. Where else is everyone going?
Well, Loyal just says, everyone do what you need to do to get ready, and he's going to bring Gregor to the weapon shop. But he also specified that him and Loyal need to have a conversation in private.
Sorry, I realized my mic was on mute. I'll head down. I'll head down with Lunar Lunara then. I'll head down to the shop with her because Loyal and
because just girl things.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so you guys go directly to the weapons shop, and Loyal takes Gregor on an indirect private route towards the mayor's office.
Okay, so am I not going to you guys then?
Well,
I have no
Loyal
idea.
is taking this route because Gregor informed him that he wants to speak to him in private.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll follow the girls, actually.
Okay.
Damn it, now I can't talk to Lux privately.
well, you can still I'm sure whatever you need. I'm sure whatever you need to say,
The girls.
yeah, what would we be talking about other than
Boys?
like doing to this hair, talking about boys, because I do that all the time.
I don't know. Precious?
Okay.
Precious is
Maybe
pretty
it's
cute.
about lady things.
Okay. So with that going on, Gregor and Loyal are walking to the mayor's house in an indirect route, as opposed to anyone else who's going in that area.
Well, I don't know my way around the town, so I have to follow you. But I guess I'm following you from a distance or something.
Well, you know that we're all the girls. You know that I said it's directly across the way from the weapon shop, so you could easily follow everyone else.
You could be following us, Brian.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, because they're going to be they're going to be going to the mayor house afterwards. and they're across away from it.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Get on the
So,
broadcast, bro.
okay. So Loyal asks Gregor, what is it that you want to talk about?
Well, I didn't get a chance to ask it last night, as got pretty heavy into the bottle there.
Yes, I was trying to celebrate, but I guess I went too far.
No, my friend, you celebrated just enough.
So,
But you didn't have anything to let you, friend.
what?
Anyway, so as I was mentioning, you had a Dragonborn innkeeper guy. You know, I just realized he never told me his name. But at any rate, he said something about the mayor not wanting you all to go after the red brand and whatnot.
Yeah, we never found out what, but we all decided we were going to deal with them as soon as we got back from Grogma Castle and doing the other stuff that was in the area. Sadly,
Right.
we got preoccupied.
So I was really wondering what was going on with that, and also wanted to know if you found out anything with your meeting.
Oh, yeah. Well, as I said, you're a member of the Lunar Guard, and I believe there should be no secrets between comrades, especially since we apparently both have the same rank within their order. So, basically, I'm an agent of the Zentarum. Are you familiar with them? You
I'm
them
sure
as-
I've heard of them, right?
yeah, you hear rumors of theirs that they're a part of more shadier stuff, but you know that they are in fact 100% as a true thing that they are mercenaries. They're not like the registered adventuring guilds.
Yeah.
They purely would work for anyone for money, whereas often adventuring guilds are just people who want just to explore and whatnot.
Yeah.
They're purely in it for the money.
So you're mostly mercenary then.
Yeah, no, we do have some of the rumors that you may have heard about them are quite true, especially from branch to branch, since we're all over. So we deal, like the Zentarum deal in assassination. Basically, they try and control crime rather than try and eliminate it.
So then am I to take it that was who the meeting was with?
Yes, it was the representative that's in this area. They're trying to expand into phandalin, especially when they heard about the red brands. Apparently,
Right.
the one that beat it up, Wang, is a high-ranking member. She was under orders not to interfere with the red brands. She was supposed to try and either persuade them to join Zentarum and follow their rules, or to simply arrange for others to take care of them.
During this meeting, did she give you any additional information? Whether or not something was up with this mayor or whatnot? Sounds like the type of person who would be informed.
To be honest with you, I didn't ask. And my leaders often, don't reveal all their information unless, specifically asked. Or if they're
Well,
willing to
is
give
there
it.
another mission to go on then?
Well, we can always ask her. All I know is now that the red brands are pretty much scattered, since some of the only ones left alive are the ones that weren't in the town at the time. It's pretty safe to say that arriving possibly today or maybe tomorrow, we'll be arriving, notifying the bosses in Neverwinter, which means that we can possibly see some new guards arriving in phandalin to secure their position.
Hey, Jason.
Yes,
Didn't she mention to him something about this black spider?
she did. I was going to get to that as well.
Okay,
Alright, I'll get into it now.
I had understood out of character that she was asking him to do something about it.
Yeah, I was about to get into that as well.
Okay.
All in due time.
Indeed.
She did reveal one thing. Apparently, this person apparently a new person has showed up that's trying to set up their own enterprise called the Black Spider, and apparently the Black Spider had some to do with the Red Brands here. I was also warned that if we were to attempt to deal with the Black Spider, that often or not the Black Spider apparently uses doppelgangers.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, in all fairness though, you have to admit it is quite an ingenious way of avoiding getting your hands dirty.
I suppose, but so would magic, I believe. Disguise yourself with magic.
Yes,
right?
but magic is easily detected, is that not?
I suppose it depends on what kind, but...
And some places may have special enchantments to, cancel out spells.
Aren't these doppelgangers a type of magical creature of some kind?
I don't know. Again, as I said, I don't know much about. I'm not a monster hunter.
Well, you think this Black Spider has anything to do with the mayor?
If he's involved with the Red Brands, then quite possibly. And
well, doesn't it strike you as odd that he wouldn't do anything about it?
True. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. You've been traveling with us for a couple of nearly a week now, and you know do you know why I call myself loyal?
I assumed it has something to do with the culture or something.
Yes, basically tieflings take on these names so that basically me taking on loyal as my name means I want to become the embodiment of loyalty.
All right.
And I've been trained, and it's my duty to hunt down betrayers. And this mayor if he's been allowing the Red Brands to do this without any such command from someone that he answers to, then he's betrayed this village. Oh god, I just realized I went very close to fucking Green Arrow. Has anyone watched the Arrow series?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went
Let
very...
me get into it.
Oh. God.
That was amazing, though.
Yeah,
Wait, can you say that again? No, can you say it again? Because I missed part of it. I don't see how it links to Arrow.
You know how he says you have failed this? I was very close on that sort of line because I said you betrayed this town.
He hasn't said that for a few seasons. It's like season 2, I'd say.
Yeah, but still from the show.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm just saying.
Oh god.
Season 6 now, like.
All right, but yeah, I'm not sure if the others have told you, but I've even killed goblins that betrayed other goblins, even if it was to our benefit.
Well, as virtuous as that is, it seems interesting. The other townsfolk seemed interested in perhaps getting a new mayor anyhow. And everybody seems to want to shoe in that Dragonborn fella at the inn.
My question though is to you: if I was, if the townspeople decide to carry out their own justice, very well. But either way, if they do not carry out the justice, I will execute him for being a betrayer. Would that bother you?
I'll tell you one thing. In all of my teachings, in all of my travels, there's only one true justice, and that is that of nature. Right and wrong, and good and evil and such. It's more of a thing as people create, kind of a thing.
You sound like you sound like my old instructors.
Well, I learned a lot from nature itself, and as far as I'm concerned, if there were a betrayer amongst wolves, the other wolves would kill them. And their justice seems sound. So, no, it would not bother me. fact, if it turns out that he is in fact betraying them and does not have the town's best interests at heart, then I would join you.
Okay then. Is there anything else you would like to ask me?
Do you not really remember anything last night?
No, I was too drunk.
Well, perhaps we.
Why do you laugh?
Well, as you said, you were quite drunk.
Just tell him.
It's up to him if he wants to tell me or not. He could